Highly. All right, we got some sake today.
Woo, I'm back.
Camille's back.
No, I'm not celebrating her return.
Aki's mad.
Why you not
Too
celebrating
bad.
Because of what we just talked about.
Okay, guys.
No. That's between us. All right, everybody give me their shot glasses. Today's game is choose or die.
Choose or die?
Yeah.
And this is a real sake?
Yeah, this is real
I've
sake.
never had sake
You
before.
haven't?
No.
Wait, Lloyd, don't take it. Greg, give me your shot
You need to do it
glass.
at the restaurant so you can do a sake bomb. And you put it on the chopsticks and you bang
I'm not
the
even
table
giving y'all a full
and it
shot.
falls
It's like
in
a
the
little
beer.
half a shot.
Really? They fill this up?
Greg, pass it here. It's part of the game. Pass
They
it,
put a
Greg.
good amount, like
Greg,
a shot.
Greg,
shot
come
amount.
on.
And then you
Greg.
bounce it on your chopsticks and then you
No,
bang
because
the
I need
table
Camille to
and
do it
falls into
too.
your
So,
beer.
yeah, come on.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
And you drink the beer?
You drink it all.
Oh.
Just today.
Sake bomb.
Oh, my God.
And
I'm not a...
It's really
Heavy
cool when
drinker.
you have a lot of people around like the table,
Mhm.
like at hibachi,
Yeah.
and then you do it like a order, like a waterfall. Like you go boom, 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 everybody's stuff just.
Does it, like, float up and stuff like that when you put it in there?
It does fizz.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Sake
That's
bombs,
experience.
we used to do. See, I gave you a very small amount. Here you go. Greg's doing it, so I already took.
I'm coming over my sickness. I said no 10 times.
I said
already.
half. I didn't even fill the glass. You just this once. No, because Greg is not going to do it if you don't do it.
Why? Greg isn't sick.
Look, Greg already trying to hide his shot. See?
But Greg's
Yeah.
not sick.
Come on,
I would
everybody.
take it if I wasn't coming off my
Couldn't
sickness.
you why y'all have to do this to me?
I'm just saying.
This is for
It's
blocking
real.
me. Here.
It might make you feel better.
It will make you feel better.
I don't
Here.
want it.
Just this one, and you don't have to do no more. Please. For the team.
I'm not getting peer pressure today.
It's not a peer pressure. It's literally just a team sport.
I'm sorry.
You ruin everything.
I usually do,
No,
but
you
you know.
do. Look, you see this? You ruin everything. All right, everybody. Greg, take your shot. Come on. Yay. Thank you. Come on, Greg.
Why are we taking a shot?
It's choose or die.
Okay.
Today's the episode we were supposed to do last week. It's just air clap.
Choose or
All right.
die?
Yes, choose or die. Come here.
I cheers you.
Drink.
I told you what I was doing. I
This is
wasn't
not the
faulting
choice.
back.
This
Aki, do you want to start like this today? Because we can.
Oh my goodness! How you
I'm
make me
sick.
sick? You making me sick?
Well, take an extra one. Maybe clear you out.
That's why I'm trying to give it to you.
I said take an extra one.
Camille, just drink. Drink, Camille. I'll buy you lunch. No, lunch is not good enough. What do I need to do for you to drink?
Leave the shot alone. Let's move on to the next topic.
It's not good when it's hot.
That's why you should drink it now.
That's why I gave it to you. I'm putting it here. I'll put it
Leave
in
my
there for you.
stuff
We're gonna
alone.
spike your drink.
Because Camille's sick, I'll take her shot for
Okay.
her.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank you, Lloyd.
You're welcome.
Lloyd is just a drinker. Let's be clear. This nigga-
I'm not.
Lloyd's an alcoholic.
I'm not. I was back in the day, but I'm not anymore.
Anyways, all right. Before we get to the game, some quick things real quick.
Okay.
This man tried to troll Drake, and Drake in turn followed his wife and started DMing her.
Oh my God.
Drake is Champagne Poppy is back at it.
Drake, see, this is why
Hit it
we
with
have
the
the
petty
outcome
poppy.
that we have.
Then he added the man in the comments was like, "Hey, I just followed your wife, bro. She seemed like she needed some excitement in your life."
Oh my God.
Well, what did he do to Drake?
And Drake made a post with him and his son, and he was talking about how all the like NBA fathers, and he was like, "Even though my son doing Rubik's cube, I'm gonna cheer just like them, right?"
Wait,
Like LeVar.
the
and all
guy
that.
took a picture with
No,
Drake's son.
no. Drake had a picture of his. It was on Drake's post.
Drake had a picture of him and his son.
Yes.
Okay.
And Drake made his little comments or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy commented, he's like, "Your son probably played with your ghostwriters." So Drake went and followed his wife and said she needed some excitement in her life.
I don't get the joke. Do y'all?
There wasn't no joke.
It wasn't.
You're.
It's like heavy beats.
Oh
actually.
no, it was a joke.
He
Was talking about he has ghostwriters, but Drake prides himself on writing his own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah.
it was. Okay.
And
It went over my head.
but
I'm
he
slow.
also was
my
like,
ears like my
your
sisters
son
are.
probably played with the ghostwriters, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yo, dog. Like,
He's saying he got ghostwriters. So it's
like not only you saying I got ghostwriters, now you saying my child played with them. All right, bet.
I don't get the child part.
Drake.
I mean, I get it.
It was
Because
a picture
anytime
of him
somebody
and-
says something about your kid, I guess they get
I
sensitive.
like zap. Yeah.
But
I zap out even because to me it's obvious. It's just automatically not funny. I don't know. I just
it was
something
a
about that.
trolling thing. I guess Drake had time that day.
He
I
did.
guess.
He took the picture.
Y'all, I'm like 80%, and I hate not being my fully functioning self. Like my ears are plugged, I can't hear.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a bad sinus infection.
Yeah.
Man, did you take Sudafed? I always take Sudafed.
No.
That's really good. Take Sudafed. It's the best. I'm
don't know.
a very,
You need
very,
pop.
very.
You need to pop your ears.
No, it's not that.
I'm
They're
all
a
about
fool.
pill popping
You should
and
have. You
feeling
should have took
better.
the shot. You'd been fine.
Petty Poppy.
Yami Saki.
Imagine your
Yeah.
son makes the league and he's Ja or Melo or Lonzo. All you can do is be elated and competitive and over supportive. And it's a rite of passage. Whatever.
That's what Drake
I
said.
know I'm going to be this way even if my son.
Yeah. You see? Beef. You want beef? Somebody commented about my son. The same thing. Follow your wife, girl, sister, somebody getting something.
Let me see. Hold on. Let's get the whole statement for the record. 'cause
That's
I don't
what
know
it
he
was.
said.
That was it.
That's all.
It was so
that's what
lame.
it
was.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was just that. Anyways,
I guess. I get it. But it's just like,
hey,
sorry. I'm mellow today.
did we talk? We talked about Meg last week.
Yeah, we did.
Which part did we talk? We talked about our Gale King interview last week.
We did.
Oh. What'd y'all say about it?
That's not why I have Meg. I mean, it's I just
She
had
got
to
the
make
key
sure.
to the city.
That's what
this
I was.
weekend.
That's what it was on the topic of Meg this weekend. Hey, yo, Sylvester. Hey, dog. Hey, what you doing,
She
bro?
looked nice.
Cause I don't understand. Like,
I get it.
what has she done for the city?
Who?
Meg the mayor.
Akki, don't start.
No, cause she don't deserve no
I
key
was
to the
listening
city.
to Megan Thee Stallion on the way here today.
She don't.
Don't start with Megan. I watched the Gale King interview.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched
to.
the whole thing. I don't think that she was like fake crying. I liked her
an actress.
recant of
She's
what.
an actress?
She's not an actress.
She was
She's
an
a
actress that
rapper.
day.
She's a female rapper. I like her story of
rapper's
where
an
she
actress.
canted. I felt like she was very. I mean, you could tell when people are lying, and I felt like she was very open and honest
I
about
want
that
the
situation.
courts to come.
I
out.
feel like
I can't wait
she
for court.
leaves a lot to be assumed. And I don't like it.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like, I don't know.
I mean, she could.
But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's her platform. But it's just like when you post that new song from Coachella and it's talking about popping Plan Bs and stuff like that, and the other stuff that was said before that, it's like I don't know what to
don't
believe.
sneak this in your rap and then get on camera. You mean sexually? Like, girl, yes, you knew exactly what she meant.
It was
Well, maybe
weird.
that wasn't about Tory.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting
Who was
to
it about,
see
Party?
what happens.
Somebody.
Cause she with party, so it couldn't have been about
Or
him.
she was with didn't she go with
Back in my cup, just a tad bit.
didn't she go with like not Moneybag but
yeah, she did go with Moneybag.
She did?
yeah,
I don't know
maybe it
these
was about
people.
It wasn't about
Moneybag.
Moneybag.
It's the timing.
It's the timing. Maybe she wrote that song a long time ago about Moneybag.
That was a
and it's just
freestyle.
now coming out now.
There wasn't no song. That was a freestyle she did.
That was a freestyle.
Yeah,
That was recorded, and now it's
That
a
was recorded.
song.
Now it's made into a song.
right. But it was still a freestyle, meaning it's fresh.
Is that what freestyles
Well,
are?
I don't know what to say about that, but I just know that I felt that she was telling the truth about the shooting.
What
Not
about the
everything
sexual
else
part?
about the shooting. I think she was telling the truth about the shooting.
What'd she say
But
about the
sexual
shooting?
part?
What'd she say about the
She
shooting?
said Tory shot her.
Yeah.
But what about that part? Like,
And then what was so confusing? I feel like everybody's so against her on is that she lied to the police at the beginning. She said it was just glass. So it wasn't.
wait,
So
she said what was just glass?
She said that
stuff in her foot.
the stuff on her foot because she wanted them to protect her because they were in a, I guess, high profile security situation. So helicopters started forming and all kind of I mean, they got a helicopter
No,
view of her walking.
At the hospital, she told them it was glass. and they were like, "Hey, these bullet shards."
Well, she said at the police from initially she was trying to protect all of them so they all wouldn't die or whatever because the police were so forceful.
Oh my
and
God.
so
It's LAPD, bro. They
they're so aggressive.
Yeah, they're aggressive. They're not gonna shoot celebrities. They
Hey,
don't
you
shoot
never
celebrities.
know.
Well,
That's if they know you're a celebrity.
They knew they were
exactly.
celebrities.
Huh?
They knew that car was full of celebrities. They knew who was in that car.
I wasn't there, so I can't speak on nothing.
Right, and you don't know what the mind frame the police was in at that time. So she lied to. I feel like she lied to protect
I'm
Tory.
withholding all.
I just feel like he should come forth and just say, "I shot her. I'm sorry."
No, I'm withholding everything until the court come out. Talking about shot. He probably didn't shoot her.
I'm shot.
What?
I'm sorry.
What about the part?
I'm
from,
50-50 right now on he didn't shoot her.
Wait. What about the
didn't
part
think he shot
about a year or so ago when they said that she didn't see anything? Like she didn't see.
3 years after she didn't.
I thought that's what they
She
said.
came out and said, I don't know. My back was turned.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I feel like all those lies were to protect.
It's not
Tory.
protectory.
But is that a lie or not? Did she see her or not? That's my question.
Because to
She
protect
obviously
Tory,
saw who.
how do you
How
protect
does
Tory?
she
And it was already a case. Like you made it a case.
Well,
so there's no way to protect Tory.
Well, there's sometimes it's out of her control.
It's not out of your control.
She doesn't go forth with pressing charges. You know, the DA might bring it up, and they might bring it to court.
And
so she has no.
You can easily.
Did she
back all
see
that
or
shit down.
not?
She saw.
She didn't. She did not see.
How we know?
As
She
of
has
the Gale
told
King interview,
5
she
different
saw.
stories. Literally, you can go pull it up. The story has changed every time.
Okay, you know when something traumatic happens to you, and you're like, okay.
She's also doing all of this and calling herself a victim and everything. When
I feel like she's a victim.
Stop.
She did
Hold
the
on. No.
Her music.
You can't sit here and go out there.
Okay.
I really don't want to talk about this, but you can't sit here. I really just was confused why she got a key to the city. But you can't sit here and
she's making a stallion.
No, you can't sit here and all of a sudden start. I'm the victim here, and people forgetting that and blah blah blah. And it's like, yo, all right, cool. You keep saying this victim stuff, but at the same time, you're the only one who's allowed to speak. Also,
were there not bullet fragments in her foot?
Yeah, but
Then that means she's a victim. I'm sorry. However, the victim portrays himself.
I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. What is your point of saying you're a victim here?
Well, basically, because she is. That's
What's your point, though? Okay, you got shot at, bro. You probably deserve to get shot at to begin with.
What?
But
we
you
don't
got shot
say
at.
that.
Wow.
We don't do that. We don't do that, Akki. Because you don't be knowing
I don't
situations.
condone violence against women. Anyways,
Oh, Lord.
Meg is the biggest
We
person out
starting
there. Okay?
She the what?
She was the biggest person out there.
Just because she's bigger in stature doesn't mean that she's
she
not
was the
a
strongest
female.
person out there. I believe they went hand-to-hand combat. She knocked Tori out. I don't think Tori actually got a chance against her that they fought. I think Meg, especially she's from Houston, that she gonna stop Tori out. You seen girls fight in Houston? They fight just like men. At that, I don't want to hear anything else about this until she should shut up until the court case finished.
I'm waiting for the court case.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody should shut up.
This is too much for me. It's too much like.
Because everybody, both sides got contradictory.
It's not a straight line.
I mean,
these
never
are
is.
My two theories. These are my two
You
theories.
remember those drawings you used to do in school with the dots?
Mm-hmm. It's not dotting up.
It's like
it is. That's exactly it.
It's not
know.
dotting up.
My only two theories on this whole thing is. Okay, there's 3.
What's going on with the court? Like the case? Where we at?
They
in the
keep
case?
pushing the case back, and I don't know.
So we haven't
I don't
even
know
started?
both sides keep pushing the case back because both sides need more evidence on stuff.
So we haven't even
No,
started.
nobody started. They set a trial date for September.
I'm about to say it's probably not gonna start.
I'm
till
ready.
September.
And they're
that.
probably gonna move that.
And
back.
I'm mad I missed Johnny Depp. I'm gonna go back and watch that.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
tired
let's talk
of
about
missing
men
T.
who get
Okay?
abused, okay? Because men get abused too.
I feel
Johnny
so
Depp.
bad for
Wait,
Johnny.
hold on.
How he wind
Can
up in
I
this?
finish my
Go
Tory theory
ahead.
real quick?
Go
Thank
ahead.
you. Thank you. Either Tory shot her, her best friend shot her, or all 3 of them was fighting over the gun
Yeah.
and she got shot.
Yeah. Or mystery.
Okay, conspiracy, way left conspiracy theory is Kylie shot at her.
Who?
That's Kylie.
You said Kylie?
Yeah.
Where Kylie coming
And then
in?
we're
It
doing
was-
all
it
of
was
this
at
to
Kylie's
protect the
house.
Kardashians.
They were?
Yeah.
And we're doing all of this to protect the Kardashians.
What?
It made like I got shot at.
Bye.
Tory,
It makes
like,
sense, Greg?
It does because if you
on.
can't prove who shot the gun, and Kylie is not mentioned in the story at all.
That's no case. Case dismissed.
So Kylie shot Megan.
Hey,
So they
We ain't
beefing.
saying she did.
Well, okay. I also don't like the Gale interview because I said this last week.
Yeah, what
It's also it's bad on Meg's part because if so same with the Johnny Depp situation, right?
I missed it.
Well, no, I'm saying like it was a defamation, a lawsuit he
What's
put
that
against
mean
her.
again? Like
That
defamation
means-
of character. They're coming for you and saying you're a bad person.
Yeah,
thing?
like she lied, put all these lies and stuff out there, and like actually, so the closing statement that the lawyer did,
For Johnny.
yeah, for Johnny, he didn't give a speech or anything. He played the tape of Amber saying, "Go ahead, tell the world
I
you're being
heard
abused
that.
by me, Johnny.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna believe you because you're a white man."
Oh,
And I'm just
wow.
like,
There you go. But Megan didn't do that.
no, yeah. Megan said Tory shot me. If Tory gets found not guilty of shooting her, guess what? Defamation lawsuit I can put on you, especially for all the stuff you done pulled for the last 3 years.
She said he shot at the ground, like
I don't want
at
to hear
their
where she
feet.
shot at. Yeah, she also said he said dance be at her.
and he probably did.
Nah.
Point being, she did a whole lot of talking, and the case hasn't started yet.
Yeah, you supposed to shut up.
Well, not
Because
necessarily if you're in Megan's
the,
case.
The thing is, if you what you don't want to do, like that's why we have the Johnny Depp situation. If something happens
JD.
and it's proven that what she was saying was false, regardless if she attended to or not, she's gonna be in a lot more trouble than just getting shot.
Well, that's why we have to push the case back so we can make sure the evidence lines up with
No,
what she said.
the problem is she spoke too much already.
That is.
I
That's
mean,
100%
well,
problem.
you're Megan.
You
You're
wouldn't have called me
career
saying
striving.
nothing. Okay. I'm waiting for the facts to come.
You don't say anything. You sit down and like
You talk to your
victims-
attorney.
and that's the whole. That
I
whole
mean, I just don't think
no.
she would lie.
That victim
don't know what she do.
stuff. Like, bro, hey, if you a true victim, you sit back and shut up. No, because you've already talked to the police. You've given your statement. Sit back, shut up, let it play out. Like, be a victim. Don't be out here telling us you a
never
victim.
heard that
Like,
before in
now
my
you
life.
pandering to be a victim.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think the people.
You shouldn't have to reassure people that you are a
I
victim.
can't speak on that.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't
What?
have to say.
I
You
think-
shouldn't have to tell people that you're a victim.
I think saying once is
Wait,
cool.
are we
but-
talking about a true victim or someone who's playing the victim? Because they're two separate things. Are you saying a person that's playing the victim does that, or a person that's really a victim?
Well,
does
you know,
that?
the media
Your
pressures
theory.
a lot of the
The
artists
person
to
that's
get into
playing
that-
a
do that kind of
victim
stuff.
usually says, "I'm the victim." The person who's truly a victim doesn't let you know that they're the victim.
So
Well,
when you
the-
said
because
your
it's a
statement
solid
about shut up,
Yeah.
that's what you're talking about.
Shut
A person
up,
who's
but
actually
if
been
people are constantly
wrong, a person
asking
who's
you
been
questions,
wrong.
Shut up, let her talk.
a person, thank you, a person that's been wrong. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm saying if the people are actually constantly asking you questions after question about this story, what
That's
happened?
why you have a PR team to tell them, hey, we ain't talking about this today.
I mean, but
It's
it
open-
becomes
it's-
shady. Then it becomes
it's-
bigger than what it is. So in order to dumb it down, let's
Well,
just
that's-
I'll
well,
tell
not-
y'all.
not entirely.
You know, then
They
he
should have
shot
just
me.
they should have
Not
just took
exactly.
a page out of Beyonce book. Beyonce know how not to say nothing.
But that's if you could bury a
Jay Z
story.
got beat up in the elevator. Ain't nobody saying
Look,
nothing.
this what you do.
Everybody start blaming Jay Z for getting beat up.
Look, this what you do. You say no comment.
No, like,
Next
no,
question.
no, seriously.
Hey, the case is in court. We're gonna find out in court.
Right? And
That's
you
all
just
you-
press it.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like how I did my Saki shot. No.
All the time you don't have the choice to say no.
Yeah, you do.
And
You
I
always
feel
got a
like
choice.
she
I know
had
you do.
to
I think
do
they
that.
did their braids are beautiful. I love
Thank
them,
you.
by the way.
You like them?
I think they did.
You
it too
think
tight.
so, Greg?
No,
Just
they're not.
been
Gail
aligned.
King wanted to know what
I'm
happened.
80%,
Yeah, but
remember?
it's okay. So
I could barely hear.
no, because the thing is, it's like Deshaun Watson, right? I'm just for example, like during his whole like criminals whatever.
Oh
This-
yeah,
this
he,
the massage man?
he said nothing because what happened was if he said something that's really he played the fifth, right?
right.
But
Which
you-
was shady.
but-
Everybody was against him.
No. You do that. No, any lawyer that's worth a damn, my bad, would tell you plead the fifth because what you're not going to do is incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
Before the criminal cases are over with. That's the main point. You don't want to incriminate yourself before the courts have to make the judgment. So now Megan doing all this talking and stuff. That's why I said last week she did a whole lot more talking than I would have advised her to because what she's gonna end up doing sooner or later, and we still got technically right now 4 months. It could turn to 6 months.
Yeah.
She could be building a case against herself and not even realize it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's why a lot of people, when they have open cases, they be like, "Nah, we good. We ain't talking about that right now."
I just feel like
we ain't talking about that right now because the open case. I'm not going to perjure myself. I'm not going to incriminate myself. If the truth comes out that I did this shady stuff, I'm getting hit with everybody, defamation lawsuits, all kinds of stuff. I'm losing everything I built up over these years because I couldn't shut up for 2 months.
Yeah,
I feel like,
receipts
first of all, I feel like her
days.
people are way smarter. You got to understand that her label's Rockaware with J and them, so I feel like they're okay.
Rock Nation.
Rock Nation.
But even
I was gonna let
even
you
still,
slide.
if you have a team,
I mean, I call it that because that's what it used to be.
if you have a team that's worth something, you would not speak too much about it. Then you have to.
Some people
you
just
can
don't
give-
know how to be quiet.
You know why I think
I
Meg?
don't think she's just doing it for herself.
Hold on. You know why I think Meg
She
is truly a
young.
liar at this point? Because she decided to sit down and talk to Gale King.
She's
And
not
Gale
like
King-
she got
Say what?
shot.
She decided to sit down and talk for Gale
No,
King.
before you said that, you said
Oh,
something
Meg's a liar.
because she sat down with Gale?
Yes. Everybody who's been sitting down with
The
Gale has
only
been
thing she
liars
could have lied
lately.
about is Tory Lanez
Who?
not shooting at her.
R. Kelly sat down with Gale.
but she had-
He in jail. Justice
God.
Smollett sat down with Gale. He in jail.
That's
I just-
not true.
I'm
Don't
just-
do that to Gale.
It is a fair point though.
Gale got some.
Gail has that face that says, "Hey, man, well, I wouldn't lie to you, Gail. I wouldn't lie to you." She has that. That's who she is.
Gale got a little track record on her where she can lock some people up, man. She like the Black Vlad.
She's a black Vlad.
Yeah.
There were bullet fragments in the
Okay.
girl
Yeah.
voice. She
And
was shot.
The text
So
messages
the
that
defamation,
these text
I mean-
messages that CBS verified were also at 7 a.m. when she got shot at night.
She got shot. I don't care if she got shot at night, during the day, during lunch hour.
No,
she
I
got
think-
shot.
I think we-
So we trying to find out
Hold on,
who
wait,
shot her.
wait, and those text
I wanna
messages
watch that
aren't
video.
admissible in court.
Who shot her? That's all we want to know. Who
Yeah,
shot her?
Well,
that's what we waiting on.
that's why I was again.
That's what we waiting on.
That's what Biggie asked.
Okay.
Who shot you?
Not the hand.
Shout out to me.
But you know what bothers
R.I.P.
me? Because I'm a big person who, and this is just me, like I'm always kind of in the middle. I don't really take side. I take what's right.
It's because
Right?
you beat men, but come on.
No, I don't. But
You physically assaulted me one day.
we've talked about this on air before. We don't
Just
need to rehash
continue.
that.
Go ahead. Yes,
You know,
you're right.
cause and effect.
That's okay.
Cause and effect.
She almost hit me this morning. I felt like she
No,
yelled
I
at me.
did
And I felt,
not.
oh my God.
You know
I
what?
felt-
I was about to
oh my
talk about
goodness.
somebody that I don't want to talk about just because I was gonna be petty. But now you lying. So, but yeah, you know, it's like the stuff, and then this is not a personal attack to Megan, I promise, because I like Megan, but it's just like I don't like it when people in general, they like in their craft or whatever it is. And this one, it's like her music, and one way you're like this in your music, and then real life. You like not like that. Like Pac was like bang bang choo choo train, and in life he was like bang bang choo choo choo. You know, and it's just like, well, he wasn't.
I mean, well, actually, no. Technically, yeah.
Yeah, like he was
I
I
had to
like
think about
people
it, yeah.
who are consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Pac
like
the
what
only
you
rapper-
say.
Energy.
Pac, the only
Huh?
rapper I know
Keep
that
that
shot.
same
Keep that same
Yeah.
energy. You know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all want Megan to make a sad song?
No, I'm saying like how
She
she
should probably
say,
stop rapping.
Listen, no, I'm just saying like how she say stuff, and I think in a lot of her songs she do talk about
She talk about violence.
Listen, you don't even hear me.
I hear you.
You know, it's kind of like I'm not the victim. You know, I'm not the victim. I'm not the victim. And I understand like you got shot, but like I guess it's the whole fact that like Tory can't talk, and it has been kind of like this like sad cloud of like, you know, him against her.
Right.
As far as like as a victim sad part.
Right.
I get the point in like, yes, I got shot. I am the victim in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
But that narrative thing that goes around it, it's like when I think of Megan in the when I think of Megan in the songs, it's like, yeah, you shot me. Da 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 da. But it's more of
You're
like
aggressive.
yeah, it's more like you did this, come on this, you know, that kind of thing up here. But now it's kind of like, oh my gosh.
With Gale King, it was really,
Yeah, you know, and it's
Well,
like
okay.
it's hard for me.
I feel like when you're
We
an
stayed on this
artist-
topic 5 minutes longer than I ever wanted to.
I feel like when you're
well,
an
you
artist,
got worked up.
you express yourself differently doing different things.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why it probably came out like this in the song, but in really life, it was, really hurtful.
Yeah.
and
I
really
mean, I
painful.
have noticed that a lot of people, they have different personality. Like the person they portray in their craft and their career is not the same person that they are in real life.
That's true.
That's why I like Rihanna.
All right.
Because Rihanna is Rihanna.
Good. I'm happy. Good segue. Everybody shut up. We're done. All right, great.
That's it.
Speaking
I
of
coulda
Rihanna,
got more,
let's talk about some more LAPD issues. Her baby daddy, ASAP.
Wait, let's not, because these are all lies.
The LAPD tried to come at him, said he on video.
Why they come with my girl?
I said LAPD came for ASAP, not Rihanna.
That's hurt my girl.
Anyways, apparently they couldn't find the gun that was in ASAP's house.
Victim when she got,
and then,
but he beat her bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. Rihanna and ASAP. What are you talking about?
I know. I was just thinking about what I said in Rihanna, and it's like, well, there was the case with Chris, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Anyways, like I said, ASAP. They're trying to build a case, but they can't really. LAPD. There's like other crimes they need to go. Like they need to make it safe for people to go to LA again. Oh, thank goodness, Camille went out there and didn't get robbed. She made it here with us. But it was also her and like 50 other Deltas.
Bang,
so
bang.
they would have just got elephant stopped if somebody tried to rob them anyway. So, but yeah, apparently the guns they found in the house weren't the guns that they're looking for. They're also legal guns that they can own in California, and all the guns was registered and all the good stuff. Apparently they have a video of him shooting a person, but they said they don't know if they can use that to
confirm,
bring charges against him. They're playing this wishy-washy game right now, and I was like, so y'all playing a game of just like y'all just looking for stuff. I was like, y'all tore down this man's fence, had 1,000 cops in there with guns and stuff, like y'all was gonna go in a shootout or something, like he a drug cartel leader or something, and y'all arrested him on his plane, you know?
Arrested him for what?
Allegedly shooting somebody. And allegedly the person came out and went to the police, was like, he shot me. I don't know.
Falsely charged.
Question marks.
100%.
I didn't even know this was happening.
Me either.
Y'all didn't know that?
It's a big question mark.
Oh,
for me.
man.
Like at all.
It was on the news.
It
was right after.
I watch news all day.
It was right after Meg.
You do?
I saw it. It was a footnote. I saw it though.
Oh, person.
People weren't blowing it up as.
All right. Here's the rules of the game.
LA's doing too much though.
All right. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. All right.
What's the name of this game again?
It's Choose or Die. So I saw this movie on Netflix. It's called Choose or Die.
Okay.
And like this
You
computer
inspired.
game, like kind of took over some people's lives, and they had to like make choices, or somebody had to die. You know. And people died
Very
from the
straight
choices.
to the point.
Yeah, from the choices people made. You know.
Okay.
And the girl beat the game, but she lost some people along the way.
Sound like one of them scary movies.
It is. It's
Is
kind
it a
of
horror movie?
Like the
It's
like the haunted ones. You know.
They made it. It's like a UK movie, but it's a good movie.
Okay.
It had the little boy from Sexual Education in it. The little white boy, the main character on Netflix. And you never seen Sexual Education? Oh.
It's a series.
Yeah,
I've seen it advertised, so I know.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen the name.
Yeah. Just if you type in Choose or Die, it's like buried on Netflix, so you gotta find it.
Okay, so how we gonna play?
So y'all's death is shots. So either answer the question, pick one, or take a shot. All right.
Pick one.
Or take a shot.
We'll pick one or what?
I'm gonna give you two choices.
Oh, okay.
That's what they did in the game. And you pick one, or you take a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it require me to get up?
Get up.
I don't want to have to get up.
No, I don't have no questions like get up.
Okay,
And these are like questions. I said.
Good.
I didn't say this is like truth or dare. I didn't.
A glorified truth session.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. All right, y'all ready? Oh wait.
Is this the rest of the segment?
One question. I had one question. Camille, you been Cash Apping men?
For what?
You know, on the singles page, they were talking about girls was like they be sending money to men they like. They was like, yeah, if I really like him, I'm spending money on him, and I was like, y'all just stupid. I was like, I can't believe this.
No, I don't.
You don't Cash App men?
No, I'm actually working on.
You
not
working on getting the paper?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No, never mind. I'm about to go into a thing. Let's just say a topic. But no, I don't. I'm actually working on. So my dad taught me 50-50, and like at this point in my life, I feel like I'm in my own way while I watch all these other girls get all types of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I just be in my own way.
Accept my gifts now?
I did.
You did actually.
Yeah.
All right.
That's different. So, but no, I do not send men money just cause.
Jasmine Sullivan did say trick on your.
Trick on your man.
Trick on your man.
Yeah.
Lloyd just said
my man.
Lloyd just sent rent to his man. So,
but it's just like I need to have them trick on me first. I need to get my receipts first.
I understand.
And then I be doing it the other way around.
Are you ready?
But we do be together. I don't just be tricking.
Are you talking about this man you have? Your new man?
No, I was talking in general.
You have a new man?
No, I'm with Camille right now.
Okay.
We're developing ourselves.
You know, Camille was the first woman. And then we're going to play the game. But Camille was like the first person I ever saw admit that, like, I'm working on myself and I am half crazy and I'm almost done.
I'm happy.
And I was like, oh. I was like, finally.
I've gotten rid of the crazy. The crazy's gone.
The crazy's gone?
Now I'm just cultivating and implementing. Thank God.
I still have my crazy.
It's not gone because she came in this
gone.
morning on 10. And
That's
I don't know
not,
why.
no.
I greeted her at the door and she's like, I was like.
Perspective is off.
Camille, what is wrong? Like, I can't.
Perspective is off.
That's not what you did?
No.
I was about to say, I don't
you
think
raised
Camille
your
would
voice
do
at
that.
me.
What? I said, why you come down here and come upstairs?
Yeah.
That was it.
You was like, why you come down here? And I was like, I
did.
You
But
like
I wasn't.
right here.
But I wasn't
No,
over
cheek,
the top.
cheek. My bad. There you go. All right, you good.
Oh, there we go. Okay, come on. First question.
All right. I had to change it to partner because this is a question for all y'all, so I didn't put boyfriend, girlfriend. But partner with a good job or partner with a potential to make multi-millions.
Is this? They're all just open. Anybody grab questions?
This is a question for all y'all. Yeah.
What's the question? Do I want somebody that
partner with a good job,
or
partner with a potential to make millions?
So basic life or the potential to make a lot of money.
But it's like it's not.
You got somebody who works a 9 to 5 to get a good salary, or you got somebody who could potentially.
I hate these questions. I always hate these questions.
It's not a guarantee that
it's not. I said potential. Yeah. They're not a guarantee.
So
it's not a guarantee they're gonna make millions. It's a potential. Are you gonna hate all these questions then?
Yeah, I am because I hate this. I used to be cool with it, but in my older age, I'd be like, nah.
Now that I'm 40,
I'm gonna go with potential. Whatever.
Okay.
That's how I'm feeling today. We rolling today. I'm just choosing stuff.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go with
I'll go with potential. You want to drink?
No, I don't want to drink.
Okay.
But I'll go with potential.
Greg, potential.
Potential? Mm-hmm. Y'all crazy. Anyways.
Yeah, probably. I told you. I'm 80% today.
I mean, no, y'all not crazy. Like, your opinion is your opinion.
No, and it can be. Because another day I might be
I'm good, because I got the potential, so Becky just have a good job. She good. If Becky got a good job, we good. All right, stay-at-home husbands on y'all's case and wife in your case. Or you got to be the breadwinner.
I'll stay at home.
I knew you was gonna pick stay.
Today.
Today. No, that's how you act all the time.
No,
you do.
Just you because I say
you want to stay at home and have hobbies to make you money. That's what you want. Yeah,
because I spent the other half of my life doing the opposite.
I know
that stuff is tired.
You the breadwinner?
Yeah, pretty much. If you could say that, in a way. I don't know. I just don't want to work no more like that.
I don't know.
Okay. I'd rather raise my kids. Who else gonna raise them right?
You're right. No, 100%.
I don't trust these people.
You're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
I just feel like
the husband. The husband could. He'd be the stay-at-home dad if you the breadwinner.
Depending on which one I choose.
I don't know about me. I just
you're so depressing.
I'm in a different world. I don't know myself anymore.
What'd you say?
No, pick one. You gonna breadwin or you gonna stay at home?
It's just today.
I don't know where
it could be
I'm
different
feeling.
tomorrow.
Okay. I will.
Or you could drink. Or you could drink.
I will stay at home.
Or you can drink.
Because that's what I do now. No, I'm not drinking.
Greg, what you got?
You already a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm already a stay-at-home dad.
He a husband, stay-at-home husband already.
What you going with, Greg?
Breadwinner.
Okay. Breadwinner.
Yeah, I knew Greg was gonna choose.
What you going with?
You said what?
Where you going with?
Psyche.
I already tried to stay at home.
So you gonna be the breadwinner?
I was trying to be the breadwinner when I was staying at home.
I mean, yeah, you could do
no, I'm definitely the breadwinner. I don't know.
Okay, that's good.
I couldn't have no, like...
If you run a business out of your house...
I can't have no woman try to
stay at home and
you still a breadwinner. Breadwinner's just who bringing the most bread.
Yeah,
Right.
I got to bring in the most bread.
You can do it at home.
I can't be with a woman where I got to be like, babe, can you buy me a Lamborghini?
That's what you seem like.
Like,
That's how you answer the other
I
question.
just don't like staying at home all day.
that's
Isn't
not
that
how
what
I
you
answer the
said?
other question.
Yeah,
No.
that's
was it?
depressing too.
I said,
Even when I
I'm the
worked at
potential
home, I was
millionaire.
like depressed.
So her having a good job is okay. I don't need her to have potential to be a millionaire.
Yeah, but it's the potential. How long is there gonna be potential?
Rick Ross said it could take you 10 years.
So she gonna be the breadwinner.
But if you got
until
3
your
great
potential-
ones,
she gonna be the breadwinner until your potential is achieved. Anyway, go ahead. Next question. Not the hand.
are these extensions?
No, I grew my hair overnight.
I'm just asking. This is a serious question.
I want you to use your brain.
Well, because I feel like your hair is that long, and that's why I was like, is her hair
Oh, that's
that
good.
long?
That's good, Aki.
I was like, I don't know.
I
That's
love
good.
this, by the way.
Thank you.
You love what?
Just love this. Look, Camille's hair.
I want to get them again so I can stun in them with my lashes and not be sick.
All right, Camille, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, it's for me?
All right.
Or is it for everybody?
It's for everybody, but you first. All right. So the man of your dreams,
Okay.
but he broke.
That he not the man of my dreams.
Or a guy you wouldn't usually talk to, but he got money.
That's real life. Let me see. The man of my, but that don't count because the man of my dreams got money.
No,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
not my. No, you can drink.
Then you
or
can't
can
call it that. You
pick
need
one
to
of my
be-
2 options.
I need you to edit your sentence.
No. You got the man of your
He
dreams.
can't be the man
but
of my dreams.
Money should not matter.
Yes, it is.
If it does,
I'm gonna reword your question.
No, you can't.
I
You-
am.
No,
So the
Camille,
man.
I will make you drink.
Listen.
No.
Do you want me to answer?
I will.
Do you want me to
force
answer? Okay. So you either want me to choose the man that has almost everything but money.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
versus-
got everything but money.
That's what I just said.
No, not almost everything. Everything but money.
That's almost everything. He ain't got money.
That's
So it
it.
ain't everything. So, like I said, the man almost got everything, but he don't have money. Or, what was the other one? He
He's a
ugly?
guy that you usually wouldn't
Oh.
talk to, but he got money. That don't mean he ugly, but
That's kind of the same question as the last one, in a
Yeah.
way. Because it was money.
the last one was stay-at-home wife or breadwinner.
No, the one before that. Because technically,
That one was a partner with a good job or potential. It ain't had nothing to do with.
yeah, it had to do with money.
they had
So
all the
if
qualities.
I choose potential, that means I'm taking care of us. So I can take care of us again. I'll take the first guy.
You gonna take care of the broke guy?
That's what the other one was. If I'm with potential, that means I'm supporting
Potential
us.
does not mean he's broke.
I'm taking care of the broke guy. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm making the most money, so
You
You
know,
taking
they
care of the
put
broke
it
man?
down in the bedroom. They doing what they need to do and stuff like that. You
he
know,
just
I'm
went
just,
physical
Right.
with him.
I'm just,
Right.
I'm
That's-
sorry.
You know, sexual. You missed our conversation about gay sex relationships.
Oh goodness!
I mean, gay
Oh,
relationships.
Oh
Oh, I
Lord!
said that wrong. Gay relationships.
That's what I'm using. I
Well,
can
men,
go
like,
work at
gay
the
men, I've
McDonald's.
learned their relationships are mainly like, well, what I've been told from other gay men, was like their relationships are kind of based off sex. So
Okay,
I
go ahead,
mean,
Greg.
But yeah.
that's what I've been told from other.
Go ahead,
that's
Greg.
why I
Greg, go
was
ahead.
choosing them.
Lord, correct me if I'm wrong, but
I mean, okay, well,
Ooh, child.
yeah, that's true.
all right, come
It's
on,
all
Greg.
physical attraction. Sorry.
One of my dreams, easily.
Okay, easily.
Easily.
She broke. You gonna take her?
I mean, he a man. It's easy for y'all.
Yeah,
Well,
it
not,
is.
not so much, well, not so much as being a man. It's more so I dealt with someone I usually talk to
Mm-hmm.
and had money, and I were divorced.
Greg, I got you, bro. I got you. Definitely
So God today.
woman of your dreams. I got you. I'm with you, bro.
You,
We in the
let
same
somebody
boat.
enough money is irrelevant. You make it work regardless.
Exactly.
I guess
Exactly.
everybody
Money
choose,
comes and goes.
everybody
What-
choosing
so
the
you
person
chose
of their
that too?
dreams. Oh my goodness.
You chose to.
You chose money?
Yes. No,
Okay.
I said the person of their dreams.
Oh. Okay.
He chose first of his dreams. Okay, cool.
No, I think I had one more. Hold on. I just think I texted somebody. I was bouncing the idea of all these questions off of a couple people. Oh, aha. Y'all gonna hate this one. Partner. Partner who treats you bad, but they got like the best sex in the world. Like they please you sexually in every way. Or a partner who treats you great, but they got bad sex.
Been there, done that.
So which one, Lloyd?
Treat me
chose
great.
both of them.
Oh, you said Lord.
In real life, I chose both of them. But
No, you pick one or drink.
The one that treat me great, because I mean, you can go please yourself in the bathroom, but you get out of for pleasing, you want to beat you up. That's just not okay.
Yeah.
You said treat you great.
Yeah.
Be treated great, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You?
This is great. You said what?
What you gonna do?
The toxic sex.
Yep.
Yeah.
You think too hard.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, the toxic sex, probably so.
Hey,
That's probably why it's great.
Yeah.
You still in your toxic era?
No, because the other half of my brain was like, well, I could teach somebody who got bad sex how to have good sex, but then I was like, nah, toxic sex wins over time. Plus, can't no one woman just I mean, like, I'm Aries. You can't just really treat me bad and not get the same energy in return.
So y'all gonna kill each other?
Maybe.
More than likely.
It'd be doing sex though.
True love.
No, it ain't.
It's for sure.
Toxic
it'd be doing
love.
sex.
True love for toxicity. I'll cheers to that.
You said true love.
True love of toxicity.
Well, you want cheers to it?
No, I was just lying. I'll go like this. Cheers. Does cheers necessarily mean that you drink it?
Yes, you have to drink it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Cheers.
You have to
Cheers
drink
is over.
Anyways. All right.
It?
All right, those are the questions I had.
That's it.
Oh man.
That's all I could think of.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have some more on another day.
Yeah, do some more
So
thought-provoking
true love
ones.
conquers all.
So what? That's just where I was at that day.
Yeah.
All right.
Most everybody chose true love, so.
You said what?
Most of everyone chose true love, so it conquers all.
We trying to not be toxic. We want to get out.
I mean, this is the first time I threw this game on you, so I didn't want to because I could have went down the road where I know all y'all would have ended up taking shots.
That's what we expected.
I didn't want to go just crazy today.
Okay.
This might have been your only shot.
You said what?
Could have been your only shot. Come hard.
You don't even want to drink
Go
today,
home.
so what are you talking about?
Yeah, I was trying to do it
That's why
where I
choose
was
toxic
gonna
sex. I'm trying to come hard.
choose. I was gonna try to choose as much as I could, regardless.
You're better drunk.
I'm not. You got mad last time.
No, I got mad because you started talking way out of line. I was
Okay,
like,
so
whoa.
you got mad.
I want to
Anyways,
meet drunk Camille.
I've
know.
had you drunk like 3 or 4 times on here. So.
I don't know. I feel like it was one time on the
No,
show.
we did the New Year's episode. You were drunk with me, you, and Crystal.
I just remember one good drunk one.
I mean, because we had one where we were just sloppy, like messed up.
The other ones we must have just drank something.
We drank.
But the other
It
one
wasn't-
was
it wasn't
like
that bad.
I got like tipsy, drunk.
Yeah.
There was only one.
Okay. Anyways, so with that being said, the reason I have some other topics for choose or die, but they're not really a real like question. I mean, they're not
scenarios?
a real.
Just ask them. Ask one.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what I'm saying. It's like
Fire it.
these
Go.
are kind of thought provoking.
Yes, go.
Yeah, there you go.
Go.
All right, so the first topic of this is like the choices our parents made for us as children, right? Versus what we made for ourselves.
Okay. Oh wait, that's it.
I recently learned that.
Well, I can't go into the next one until we start talking about this one.
No,
yeah.
I thought that was the
Oh, you
topic,
want me to rattle
and
off
I
all
thought
of
there
them?
was
That was
like
the-
questions underneath.
That was the topic. I don't know. Getting older, I recently learned that the decisions my mom made for me, like growing up, were good for me. I feel like definitely knowing myself more now. I think she knew more of who I was than before I knew who I was. So
Like how?
okay, like I wanted to.
He was ready.
Yeah, like I wanted to go to Clark Atlanta and I got in and everything for college or whatever. But
Well, you would have hated it up there, man.
exactly, my mom was like, "No, you need to be at Prairie View where I can watch you." And so I was, and at Prairie View I was a lot more reserved.
I lied. The gay part of you would have loved Atlanta.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. So, and then a lot of the times I didn't get to express a lot of the gay part to me at Prairie View because it was so like, it was kind of almost still taboo a little bit, but not really, but a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But if you were gay, you were seen as like.
Wait, you want to have a serious conversation
the
about
guys,
that real quick?
He's trying.
The guys dancing at Hump Day, you know, the majorettes and stuff, if you were gay. So it was just like, either you're that extreme
Trinity
or
dolls.
you're nothing. Yeah, the Trinity dolls. And shout out to them, you know, I love them and everything, but that's not
them
all what
Jacobian
gay
friends.
is. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I just call them
Jacoby
Jacobian friends.
them.
Yeah, because it was Jacobian friends. Jacoby was only one who I knew, so I called him Jacobian friends.
Right. And so, yeah,
Mom
so.
was looking out.
Thanks, Mom,
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
I would have been out there wilding.
She knew her child's go. Yeah.
I probably would be like a porn star, honestly, right now. Honestly, I'm not even going to lie. Because I lost weight and everything. Oh, it would have been terrible. I'd probably be on crack.
She saved you.
She did.
She knew her child.
She did save just a little bit.
That's cute.
Okay.
How about you, Greg?
So wait, your decisions you made for yourself, you feel like your parents just like, what about the ones you made for yourself?
The ones I made for myself, I'm getting better at making decisions for myself as I know more about myself as I grow older. So that's still a work in progress. So anything else, I just call my mom.
Then Gregory.
Okay.
Bro.
I want to answer this question. I guess I should have been making more choices for myself. Maybe 5 years ago.
You said you started, or you wish you would have?
I should have.
Okay.
Because what I'm realizing now is I actually have more of a handle of what's going on than everybody else around me.
Including your family?
Especially my family. And so, yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm figuring out now. Even like, just a small example, right? So I did this, went to this little awards thing, had my sister out with this awards thing. And for the longest, I needed to replace my windshield wipers. It's like, it was gone. Like, the rubber was peeling off and everything. It was gone. So, like, yeah, I didn't go make the change real quick. And my sister got all hot and mad. And, like, we got this time, we got to be there. Like, I'd rather be there late and good than not good, not there at all, because I crashed, I couldn't see nothing. I got the windshield wipers. I literally changed them. And right in the middle of changing them, it started pouring down. To me, that was an example of, yeah, I know what's going on. I know what I need to do.
Yeah, intuition.
So I trust my gut a little bit more than, and that's honestly why I'm even doing this whole like working for myself thing, because I need to do something for myself at some point, and stop letting others just dictate what I do, essentially.
Were your parents strict? Is that kind of how you got down this road?
It wasn't strict, but it was a lot of noise. There was a lot of talking. There's a lot of
like controlling. You
shouldn't do this because of X, Y, and Z. But then we realized that it wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. When your parents push their own irrational fears onto you early on, you have nothing else to combat that with. So you just accept that as fact.
Yeah, because you're fearful of the other outcome.
Because you put your trust in them, but then over time you're like, why did I just do all that?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I'm glad you're coming around.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Maybe I wouldn't know what to do back then if I was doing it for myself. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Greg, did you decide to go to PV? Like, was that your choice? Oh my god. My mic went limp on me.
Ultimately, it was.
You went PV? I was actually like surprised when like I seen like Greg. I seen you, Country, Will, and Jared were in my building. Who else? It was a couple girls from Lamar who was there with us.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I saw all y'all, cause I was like, y'all look like some U of H type Negroes or something. I was like, y'all ain't look like no PV.
They cleaned it, lost my transcript.
They probably
Really?
did. I think PV was better for
crazy.
you anyways. No? How do you feel?
Probably. And, you know.
Gray's like, I would have never met my wife had I went to U of H.
Dang.
Don't blame that on PV now.
Probably would have met. You know, I ain't gonna put that in the air right now.
Gray's like, I would have met the woman of my dreams at U of H.
I ain't gonna put that out there in the atmosphere like that because she might watch and start going at me. I don't feel like dealing with that. No, I mean, PB was good because I guess I didn't learn about my coaches some way or another.
Yeah,
there you go.
Sure as hell didn't learn it going up through school, especially when you learn that a little more.
You know, funny thing, I feel like most like black people who went to like PWIs, they somehow start to become pro-black like at this point in life, and then all of a sudden they're like, I should have went to HBCU, and it's like, nah, you was like anti-HBCU. Remember? Yeah. That's why you went to the PWI you went to. Like,
were they anti, or did they just kind of like go that way?
A lot of them
was anti-HBCU. I'm not going to all black college. All of a sudden, you know, black people get treated bad by the police. And it's like, nah, pick a side, bro.
No, I appreciate it because it's like, you know, I want people to come home in any way or fashion. If you got to go through it, then I welcome you.
Come home.
No,
come home. Well, I think
exactly.
No, I think the problem with that is it's so disingenuous because at a certain point, even like if you go to PWI for like 1 year, you should already know ahead of time, like, yeah, this ain't for me. If you because staying is a choice.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't see it till afterwards, you know? They get in the workforce and they start seeing how it benefited.
Then you start overcompensating for the fact that you wasn't down for the coach before.
Come home. That's my open arms.
Like, so you want to, be for the people, all of a sudden that's cool, but like you got to have to, that's a way of going about it.
And by the way, this is not like this. I give a pass to all the athletes because I get that one.
Well, you asked
especially a lot of them. Some of y'all wouldn't even have gone to college had you not got a football or basketball scholarship. You know.
Yes, that's a different conversation.
Yeah. Like athletes, I give a whole 100% pass to. And
at the business, you got to make a business decision. You got to make that
right. Because like my homeboy, well, he ain't really had no choice because none of like the black schools recruited him, and he really wanted to go to PV. PV just didn't recruit him, so that's why he went to Duke. You know.
Oh yeah.
But I think he appreciates.
Yeah, but y'all not talking about them.
You said what?
Y'all not talking about them.
No, we're not.
So my answer is pretty much similar to Greg's. I feel like my parents raised me, but they could have stopped making decisions for me a long time ago. And that's it. Long time ago, they could have stopped.
You allowed them? Have they stopped? Have you had them stop?
I've had to force it down people's throats.
And I don't think our parents will ever stop.
Huh?
I don't think our parents.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, I've had to work on it. Like they're better. Like because I'm very vocal. So it's just like, I think he's finally getting the point. And then like, I'll be having to do things to keep my peace. So I'll just do that. Because it's my life. You lived your life. Stop trying to control mine. Chill, bro. Fall back. Through me. Give me 50 feet.
So the second half of your life, you feel like these are your choices now?
I'm going to say second half. I have a lot of lives I've lived. I finally broke free, but I'm just saying, in response to the question, I feel like, yes, you got me to a point and you needed to make decisions for me. But then it's like once I was able to, I should have gotten more control. And of course, especially older, like stop. Just stop. Because it's just like you're causing more harm than anything. And it's like and because of this, it's like I'm fine making decisions and them failing. Because it's my decision.
Right.
I'd rather make my own decisions because you learn from failure anyway. So
no, you do. But side question: do y'all still get y'all's people advice? Every now
he's
and then.
repeated himself 1,000 times. I don't need to hear anything else.
Sometimes, and that's like the funny part is like I think, like parents, grandparents, uncles, like all the older people, right? They look at you in a way, and they're like they only forever see you as the baby, that they remember. They see you as the child, and they feel like they always got to teach you some type of lesson, or that you always need to learn from them, or they got some valid advice. And it's like
same advice.
At a certain point, it's either I've outgrown any teachings that you've had, and I've learned all the lessons that you have to offer for me in my point in life, or, it could be not, maybe I do need to still learn certain type of lessons, but after a certain point, it's like, if I don't come to you, don't give me those lessons. Like if I don't ask for it, don't offer. Like don't just freely give it or try to offer it. You know.
Yeah, I feel like what they miss is because I try to tell my dad all the time, and sometimes my mom. Oh yeah, my mom too. But it's just like I don't think they see the value in if you got rid of that whole "you're the parent, I'm the child," and was there to listen, you'd be able to offer me way more from that perspective than always trying to talk at me. Because if you actually listen to what I have to say, we could build a relationship. You like know everything that happens in my life, and then maybe from me explaining stuff, you'd have something to piggyback off of to offer something.
Right, right.
But it's just like,
and you would understand what's going
I
on.
want to tell you what to do.
I think that's the biggest thing too, because like my biggest frustration now is like, it just for me personally, especially because I live with my mom and my sister now, it's like certain needs are not being met. Obviously, I can't have all my needs met because of where I'm at, but stuff like actually listen to what I'm like. There's a message of what I'm saying. Like if I'm frustrated, I'm frustrated about something. Like you don't have to, and it's not even something that we require you to move heaven and earth for me. It's just like 5 minutes if your time without saying something back in response.
Oh, like you talking and them not responding?
Yeah, you know, because every time, you know, I say something, it's always like this pushback, and it's like, no. Because what you're doing is you're devaluing what I'm trying to say and trying to protect somebody else, because that's your default. I don't need your default right now. I didn't ask you if I'm wrong or not. You know, that I didn't ask you. Then also, too, I think the biggest thing also, because I'm doing the small business thing, you know, my folks still kind of like, some of the stuff they be saying is outdated.
Yeah.
By years. You know, even when it comes to like, yeah, you should, you know, grab a job as if it's as simple as walking to the building and active application nowadays. That doesn't work like that no more. Everything done flipped up, everything done changed, and I'm aware of that.
They also act like grabbing a job is like that's gonna help you out in some bit or something. And I'm like, it's not. Like grabbing a job at this point is like it's putting a Band-Aid on the situation.
I literally had to mom this other day, right? Because even like I told her, like, yeah, some problems, sure, I can probably temporarily fix if I had a job. But the problem that I have now, it's gonna take more than just money to fix it.
Yeah, money's on everything.
Money don't fix everything. Yes, it'll solve some problems. Cool. Maybe I'll be less stressed, and that may cure some other problems. Cool. But my biggest problem ain't gonna be solved with just a job. Otherwise, I would have got one months ago. Like, you know, I think, and it goes back to when I'm talking about like my personal needs. Like, no, I don't need all of that right now. I don't need you sticking, hey, apply for this job. They're making X miles an hour. Like, that's cool and all, but money comes and goes. I can have a job for 2 months and they can let me go for no reason, especially in this state. Like, honestly, that literally happened to me right before I got divorced. Everything was cool. All of a sudden, on a random Friday in September, yeah, we're going to let you go. Oh. Okay. And Dean just, crumbles after that. So Dean could literally just flip on his head. So that's why I think, when it just comes about folks, even like my entire family, it's like, and that's what I think was frustrating too about the small business thing. It's like you have to force people to see, like, hey, you cannot deny what I'm doing. You literally see what I'm doing every day. You literally see that I'm actually taking this seriously and getting better at it. Like, you at some point you have to realize you telling me what I need to be doing is just white noise. It ain't doing nothing to stop me. All the pleading you can do, all the thing you have to say, it literally has to stop me.
And on the contrary, like I know I said my mom is the one who gives good advice, but like with just the grab a job thing, I did that for a long time. After my mom and I was so depressed and so sad and just wanted to die and stuff. And then so I stopped, you know what I'm saying? And then me and my mom kind of came to a realization that I'm going to listen to what you say because I value your opinion. I value what you're saying. But ultimately, the decision is mine. Mm-hmm. But I still like that they, because it just shows me, that they care and that they love it. It's something, sometimes you can pick something of what they say and, kind of use it to your advantage. I don't know.
I want to say, like, the whole... They also, like, I feel like family members get mad or whatever because they act like you're supposed to like take the advice they give, and it's like I don't have to like take the advice you're giving me. I'm entitled to make my own decision here at this point, and it's like you're giving me advice. I hear it. I'll think about applying it if it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, don't get mad. Like you gave me the advice, you know.
Yeah, it's like I'm not required to do anything you tell me.
Exactly.
That's why I don't trip when people ask me for advice. I give it to them. I don't care if they do it or take it or not.
Yeah, that's on you. 100%.
That's just at the end of the day, you gotta live with the consequences. I think that's my whole thing. That's why I get mad at people too. Cause it's like, yeah, I hear you, but if it doesn't work the way you say it's gonna work, you don't have to live the consequences. If it doesn't work out, I have to live that consequence. I have to take the hit. You don't have to take that hit. You can say whatever you want to say, and you good because you good. You settled in where you're at. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. Cool. But if I fail, that's me getting taking the hit. And you can be like, well, I mean, you didn't have to take my advice. And so yeah, that's why I'm with you. Like, you're not entitled to my ear.
No, not at all.
You got another one?
No, yeah, I do. I got more. I got way more. Why do you look like that? You alright?
I'm ready for the next question.
Oh. you sitting there. You look kind of funny. I was just trying to make sure.
I'm getting sleepy.
Let's see. The choices we've made basically to get us where we're at today. Either in, personal life and business, because all of us got. Well, not Lloyd. Lloyd's like a street. You know, he's just on the corners.
The corners are a business as well. Thank you.
Lloyd be night walking.
They make money at the corner.
If you ever see Lloyd on the corner of Montrose and Westheimer just now,
okay,
it's not.
He's self-employed.
He not.
Okay.
Working for his own boss.
Exactly. I work for my own self. Me.
Just know he got a pimp somewhere that's slapping him. Just call the police.
I do not.
What's the question? Say it again.
Oh my God, are y'all serious?
Yes.
I said choices we've made to get us where we're at today. Like as as a person, or
what about
like person or business. Like, do y'all feel like y'all are? So for me, right? Let me go. I'll go first.
Okay.
Why
so that way y'all can. I know. Let me just go. Maybe you get it.
Am I good with the choice I made? Yes or no? Is that what it is?
It's kind of It's almost like that. Like, are you?
Yes.
Based on where you're at today, are you good with all the choices you made?
Yes.
Or do you feel like there's other choices you could have made that put you in a better place?
I'm good.
I'm not good.
You're not good?
No, I feel like I could have made different choices. 100%. Yeah. You said why?
No, why you mad? The way you said it was like,
it was anger.
I'm not good. I feel like the other, there's certain things that have been happening, and I've just been like looking around, and I'm like, this actually kind of goes back to like the trying to listen to people advice or family members and stuff, and taking like just advice that you probably shouldn't have taken, right? Mm-hmm. It's like when I graduated from school, right? I should have just stayed went to Atlanta and stayed there. Mm-hmm. I should have never came back here, try to play house, try to be a dad, all the other stuff, try to be, try to make stuff work out here, try to support, try to help my baby mama out and taking care of our son and everything. I should have just went to Atlanta, built a life out there, and had my son could just come out there with me,
Whose fault is that? Or is it anyone's fault?
Did you feel like your family pressured you to do that?
At one point, because my first mind was, hey, bro, you graduated. Pack your little Ford Focus up and just drive up to Atlanta, sleep in it.
and stay there.
Yeah, it's like sleep in it or, find some people you can like crash, like couch surf and just make it, right? I feel like industry-wise, I'd be way bigger right now than when I am.
You was going to thug it.
Because when I was when I was in Atlanta, like every time I'm in Atlanta or working in Atlanta, it's good. Mm-hmm. Every time I'm out here, it's a problem,
Right.
It's hard. It's a struggle. Like every time I'm going to Atlanta, it's like pop. Even on when I'm there for like a week or something, it's like I've like all 5 days.
Do you have too many resources here as far as like family? Like, are you crippled here, or do you have more opportunity in Atlanta?
I'm not crippled. Yeah, that's what it is. I have more opportunities, especially in the field of what I want to do. I have more opportunities in Atlanta, and I have more chances to do stuff, more people who have the money, who want to spend the money in that field in Atlanta versus here in Texas, here in Houston.
Well, pack your stuff, get a hotel in Atlanta, and go out there and thug it. I feel like that's so awesome in order to do that, because as long as you don't have that nothing holding you back, the possibilities are endless. I feel like for real.
Why are you looking like that?
Unsolicited advice, Lloyd.
Unsolicited
advice.
I'm sorry.
I mean, he has a valid point.
He
like,
does.
What's stopping you right now?
There's a couple of factors stopping me, but
are they real?
Yes, they are.
Are you sure?
They're like real stopping factors, yeah. At the moment.
Okay.
There's like some real stop. I mean, I am eventually about to go back and do that, but but like 2019, 2020, well, like 2019, beginning of 2020, I was like really thugging it out, and it's like stuff was progressing, and then the pandemic happened, and I feel like so there's also some decisions I made at the top, like when the pandemic first happened, that I was like now it's not, I don't regret the decision, right? But I feel like I could have so in chess you got blunders and mistakes, right? And mistakes you can't come back from. Right.
Every mistakes, right?
I think it's mistakes, right? It's mistakes you can't come back from. Blunders they're like
correct, I think.
The blunders aren't bad moves, but they're not the best moves, right?
Right.
Yes. So like I made a couple blunders. I didn't necessarily make mistakes. And like some of those blunders, part of me is like the what if kicks in, but like not going directly out of like when I graduated back in 2016, not going to Atlanta definitely was the first mistake I made.
Well, how do you feel about the whole everything happens for a reason thing? When you input that thought process into everything.
It's one thing when something just randomly, like it's like a random act happens for a reason or something. It's another thing when it's like the choices you've made based off of stuff that people said, right? Especially because like I was way more bullheaded and like headstrong on the things I was trying to do and push until I had my son, right? Then when I had my son, a lot of people like I don't know, like
yeah,
too many people got in your ear. Yeah,
because it was like it's one of the things like you have a child, you really don't know how to like nobody teaches you how to be a parent, right? Even parents they don't truly prepare you for anything, like I didn't really even the birth, like a woman having a baby process, right? Nobody's really like talked or like had a conversation with me about that, right? Or like the emotions the woman might be going through, or like even postmortem or any of that stuff, Postpartum, yeah. Postpartum, like nobody had thank you. Nobody had like those conversations, Nobody had like this or that. People were like, oh, you kind of need to be there for your child. You don't want to be like your dad. And it's like, I had to think about it. I'm like, my dad actually wasn't that bad. I was like, when I got like to breaking down, I was like, he wasn't. I was like, y'all, like, I didn't miss anything with my father, Like there wasn't no like actual like I didn't cry because he didn't come to a football game, I like in actuality I was like I don't think people really understood like I didn't really like even now in this stage of my life I'm just now coming into like being all right with my dad, like as I got older, me and my dad, our relationship started being better. When I was a kid, because our relationship was just horrible, and I didn't personally I hated going to his house on the weekends, and it wasn't because his house was like boring, lame or anything. I just hated my dad, and it's like now that I got out of that part of hating my dad, it's like
why you hate him?
You said what?
Why'd you hate him?
Because he over excessively hit me and stuff, and like try to like he didn't know how to be a parent, and so he was trying to do the best he could as a parent. And
so he was abusive. That's why he's mad.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was just trying to do the best he could do, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
He was doing his form of what he thought was discipline or what he thought would make the child be right in the future or something like that, And that's why it's like over time, like I mean, me and him had a whole fight when I was in the 4th grade. That's 4th grade.
Yeah.
Like a full like physical, like we were punching each other fight.
Yeah.
Like I almost took a cane to this man's head and wasn't about to stop. And like,
is that where your anger comes from?
You said what? Probably so. Like I mean, to be honest, yeah. I mean that's also probably why like I don't know. My dad is like he stopped now because he's caught it, but like Well, like even like road trips, right? Like I can't do no road trip with my father. Like we can go separate cars, something like you. Like I really don't like riding. My dad like annoys me after a while, and I think it's just because of how I felt about him from a child and like that, just getting over that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
And so
it don't
like,
go nowhere until you do something.
Yeah, and so like he just, he like he annoys me a little bit, but it's like it's cool, and he be like when I get to yelling at him, he just sit back and he just be like he just take it, and it's like he just be like all right.
I mean, like I could look at my life and be like, my life would have been way better if I made the choices I made. But I look at it as with how it played out, I've made the most of it. Like the things that I wish I would have did, I just like unwounded them, and like later, and then because I'm sorry, I'm tired. I landed this morning.
Go ahead.
I came in this morning.
I know.
Yeah, that, and then I don't know. I guess I just kind of said, well, that's what it is. Oh yeah, making the most of it. Like it didn't go the way I planned, and I feel like I could be way more. But the lessons I've learned from that, and like I feel like it made me face myself sooner. I feel like if life would have gone how I wanted it, I wouldn't have been able to dig and do my shadow work because life would have been good. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it helped in that way. So it's like, I wouldn't necessarily change it because I could change it now. Change it in that form.
I feel that same way.
Right.
I mean, I feel like if in life, because I mean, I was supposed to go to college for 4 years and get a job at GQ magazine and work in New York.
Okay.
As a writer and do my radio show on the weekends and just be fabulous and awesome and amazing, but when
no way that's the life you thought you was gonna have. No way.
That was definitely the life I thought I was gonna have, and I was aiming towards. That was my goal graduating high school. So I wouldn't want that though, because I wouldn't have met the love of my life. I wouldn't have
the love of
had
your life.
The experiences that I've had.
The love of your life.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's strong.
Definitely. I feel like
that's cool.
I mean, we've been together since about 2013. I tell y'all a story all the time, and we have
Ooh, you lucky you're not drinking them there. Traditionally, every time somebody like in like overseas, like in the Asian countries, if they drink, you're supposed to drink, but it's okay.
I know they
host drinks,
they like Lucy Lou.
It's actually rude for y'all not to like do it, but it's okay.
They Lucy Lou you off of Kill Bill, like get on the table and run down and chop your head off and stuff.
Go back to your life. Come on.
Well, I'm saying okay, back to my life. Yeah, so I feel like my partner loves me for who I am because he knows who I am and he knows a lot about me. He's 10 years older than I am. So when I met him, I was in like a really, really dark place, and he was too. Health wise, so we just kind of like helped build each other back. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have had that if I shot it off to Atlanta. I probably would have been, a regular HOE. Life. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably would have been just wilding. So
yeah, that's really easy to do in Atlanta.
I'm thankful to God for that.
That's good.
Next question.
Nah, Greg.
Oh, Greg didn't go?
No, I did not go.
I'm sorry, Greg.
Come on, next question. Come on, Greg.
I mean, it's crazy because I feel like I'm more mentally happier than I was while I'm doing everything else that I was supposed to do. Truthfully.
Yeah, and not living your truth.
I mean, it's not so much as me living my truth. It's more so me just finally getting a chance to really just kind of explore what's going on.
Oh, well, that's the same thing to me.
I guess I can see that. But it's more so seeing what's going on, just taking bumps and bruises where I should take bumps and bruises and just go from there and not deal with, not try to make everything so perfect in a sense. And I think that's kind of something, that's what people get caught up also. Like they think something is perfect. And it's like, no, everybody can't do the same thing. It's not enough space for that.
That's true.
There's only spaces for certain people to do X, Y, and Z, and everybody just can't do the same thing. It doesn't work like that.
True that.
And shouldn't work like that, honestly. And so that's why even like I make this joke all the time, but I truly believe this. Like, if I was still married, I would not be doing none of this right now.
Cheers to that.
You would never met me. I wouldn't there doing this camera stuff.
You said who would never met you?
I was about to say, Greg, we knew you before.
Oh, okay, Greg. I
met you and Lloyd before I got married.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So that wasn't gonna change. Now, how
be mad.
you see me probably would be different. But the fact is,
you ain't never seen me berate nobody's wife before. Clearly.
No. But really, my thing is, like, I just kind of look at what I've been, dealing with the last couple of years. I'm just like, yeah, it's actually pretty not that bad. I mean, could things be better? Sure.
That had to be a bad relationship, Greg, when you couldn't express what you wanted to do professionally in a marriage.
That does, yeah.
That's not so much of that. I mean, that was a thing, but okay. I put it like this. Like that, she could be different now, so I'm not gonna say this is who she is today. But
hey, Greg, don't be trying to give her no exceptions.
No,
hey.
No, I'm not. No.
What Young Joe say?
No, it's no. The version who I was with, yes, they would remain the same. But who she is today
is a different person.
It's not who she was 3 years ago.
Okay.
So the person she was 3 years ago would look at my Instagram and be like, "Oh hell no, this ain't gonna work." I don't think I'm lying about that. Trust me.
I think she would have been like that today, Greg. They don't change like that.
And probably so.
Trust me from speaking.
Probably so.
Speaking from personal experience.
Camille, what do you have to say about that?
Probably so.
About what?
About women being able to change.
I feel like people change. So I feel like when you're young, a lot of people, not all, have a representative, what you're supposed to be. And they hide a portion of themselves.
Wait, what do you mean by representative?
Representative of like what people have taught you to be, to be polite, to do these things. Like a lot of times, like when people get in relationships, a lot of guys put on a representative to get you. They do the things they know to get a woman.
Exactly.
And then later on, they start showing the real them, So it looks like you changed, but technically you're always that person. You just had a mask on. Mm-hmm. Just kind of like, like what Greg was just saying, like, before he wasn't able to develop into himself and like learn, do stuff he wanted to do. It's kind of like what was told of him. So it's like you look at it and you be like, you change. And it's well, nah, this was always me. I just didn't have the space to occupy that.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Stuff like there's that, mostly. I'd have to think to see if there's anything else. But I really feel like that's pretty much what it is. I feel like people aren't getting a chance to develop themselves until later to show their true hand. Mm-hmm. Because it's like looking back at my marriage. It's like, oh, this, and that at the end. But when I really look at it, it's like you were this all along. It's just that you were trying to portray something else. And then I was also on the other hand of something too. Because it's like I'm benefiting you now. But now that I'm no longer benefiting you, you treat me differently.
Was our generation in a rush to get married?
I wasn't. He was.
Because I feel like
he was.
Y'all are married. Akki, you're basically married. And it's like, if we were like 25.
I wasn't. He was. So that's my answer.
Nothing. I'm single and free. I'm a free man.
It does seem like everyone else was in a way.
Yeah, like all my homegirls from high school and stuff.
I put like this. I don't know as much as rushed. I think it's more so of.
Excuse me.
We made bad decisions based off of what we thought we were supposed to do. I mean, okay, fine. Maybe some people operate on a deadline. Because for some women that is a thing, especially if they want kids and everything, all these plans. That is a thing, but for the most part, I think it's more so people get so caught up in what society tells us what's in today, even though that changes like underwear, that by the time they realize that they've wasted 10 years of their life because they're so worried about impressing people who they're not gonna be with anyways.
Exactly. I feel like if I married who I was in love or thought I was in love with at Prairie View, I'd probably be divorced too. God.
So that's why. That's why I was like, for me, when I looking at what I've done the last couple of years, when really things got started for me personally. It just, yeah, I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be, my wife back then would never accept that. Yeah. She wouldn't accept it. Like, she wouldn't accept, because, you know, mostly because of who she was. And mostly because, I'll tell you real quick, and we can go on with the next topic. What really tripped us up for a minute was she, it's not so much she accused me of being, you know, sneak up with somebody else. It's more so she thought that that person would be able to make me, she thought I was gullible enough to be stolen away.
She thought, gullible.
Yeah, she thought I was gullible enough to be stolen away.
Yeah.
It's a longer story as to why that.
By another girl?
Yeah.
That's
she was jealous.
That's pretty much what people mean when they be like,
yeah.
Like, you don't trust me? Well, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust them.
I don't trust them.
And that's
jealous
what that really
like
means.
Beyonce.
Yeah. So when they say that, they're really saying, "No, I think you're gullible," and somebody that comes along, you're gonna go with them instead of me. Like, no.
Yeah, and jealousy and all that.
So, but like that's another long story for another day.
But yeah, I'm just now getting ready to feel like, okay, I would marry someone, because it's like I've just now been able to develop myself and knowing what I want and don't want. It's just that I just kind of fell for the okie doke, because it's like I wasn't ready. I've never been a person to be like, I want kids at this age, I want to get married at this age. I will say, with everyone else, the pressure of me and like the kids did hit me for a while. Like last year I was tripping.
Really?
But it's just like, it was a part of me. I felt like it was the ego part of me, but like the divine part of me was like, cool, like chill. But like the other side was like, nah. Everybody's saying this, you know.
We need 5 kids right now.
Right. So it's just like, it started bothering me. But it wasn't like I was gonna rush into something. It was just kind of like I felt like I was running out of time and it was stressing me out.
That's another like choice though, like a decision in my life. Like, you know, like it sounds bad, but like I wish I didn't have a kid. You know. I feel like, I know it would be 100% different without him, you know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, I wouldn't even be here right now.
Yeah, probably.
Wouldn't even be, that's why I was like Florida, I still had the choice to act like I didn't have a kid. Like, like move to Atlanta, like have that decision or whatever, And it's just like if I didn't have him, like it'd be different, you know? What? And it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it's not bad to say that, even though I have the kid. Like, truth.
It's honest. But at the same, it don't mean that you don't love your son now. It's just more. It's just facts.
Yeah,
it'll be different. Like that's all it is. It's just like me saying, if I never really got married.
With that statement, I need for you to say, I love my son, but I don't. Things will be different. If I didn't have a kid.
I feel like that shouldn't have to be explained though.
I know he knows I love him, but I wouldn't do half the stuff I do if
Well, once we have children, our life is theirs. It's not ours anymore.
Nah, he got me messed up. My life's still my life.
I feel like that's the toxic response. I've learned that over the years.
Well,
really? You gotta have balance.
You have to live your life still.
You still gotta be an individual.
You have to, because for the people that dedicate their lives to their kids, like don't do that. It's such a bad example.
I don't know, y'all.
That's low key.
And they drain themselves.
Okay.
That's the fight. I'm
gonna give you a little more insight to my marriage.
Okay.
Because what you say right there is a problem.
Uh-oh.
Never put anybody on the pedestal. Never trust in people because they will disappoint you. And when they disappoint you, and you have them on this high regards. When I first married my ex-wife, I had on the highest regards. When she wanted a divorce, it crushed me. To the point where I was in the ER because I was thinking about taking sleeping pills.
But flip that with the parent part, though.
But as going to the parent part is when you lose yourself, that's not good for anybody. That's my whole point. Mm-hmm. Losing yourself into somebody else that don't know what to do with it, and nobody's gonna know what to do with it because there's just you can't handle 2 lives at once. You can only handle your own life,
right?
So the whole thing is you don't want to put yourself in a position to where you're living through somebody else because what if they do make choices that you don't agree with, what if something happens to them and they're not going to go here, just too many, that's too much variables you're playing with.
Yeah, it's a setup for failure for both people. It's a setup for failure because they're never going to be able.
On the person.
They're never going to meet the expectation.
Right.
And then you're going to stress yourself out.
Exactly. So that's the main point. Like it's impossible to live to the expectations. That's why when it comes to like parenting and
you're always gonna disappoint yourself because you're giving them a standard they can never meet.
Yeah. Right. Oh, I get that. I said okay, not our lives is over, but they come first. Can we say that?
That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other issue right there.
You gotta take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
They should be a top priority.
On the planes, they say put your mask on first and then help others.
Well, I'm saying, pour from an empty cup.
Well, I'm saying on the lines of like you doing everything right now for your son. I mean, that's what you should be doing. I feel like.
I think his son is a priority, but he still got to take care of himself first.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you take care of yourself first, but then you know.
No, I wasn't. That's the issue. I don't think people realize like I was. I was kind of like everything I was really doing and everything wasn't really just truly for me. It was for him and his mom, you know.
And now your success is their success,
right? And so like now at this point, it's like nobody's appreciated any of the struggles or hardships or the failures or backfalls that I've done, and so it's like, yo, I gotta just do what I'm trying to do, you know.
Yeah. Pick yourself up from the bootstraps, son.
Yeah. Well, that's powerful.
Yeah.
I do want to say that.
Yeah, it should be talked about more often.
Yeah, it should.
I guess since we're here, so the choices we made in relationships, you know. Like, do y'all think like if y'all could, would y'all like?
I'm good.
Would you go back in time and like make different decisions?
Gucci. I didn't rewrite all my wrongs and stuff.
You wouldn't go back in time though?
No, cause it's like remember I take lemons and turn them into lemonade, baby.
I'm with Camille on that one. Like a lot of my failures or bad things I did in relationships. A lot of my bad things I did in relationships, I wouldn't take them back because I learned so much from
juice.
them.
That could be taken out of context.
She makes juice.
That still could be taken out of context.
Continue, Lord.
That's y'all nasty.
No, that's her. That's not me.
But I wasn't talking about that type of juice.
I know. That's what I said. It could be taken out of context.
Oh my God. What was I saying? I was saying like Camille. Yeah, I was saying I would do the same thing. Take lemons and make them lemonade because I mean you just learn so much. Because you learn so much from like you say failing.
Yeah, it's like if I didn't take it the way I take it, I would be playing the victim. And it's just like. It's not going to be a shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's like, this is what happened. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to make the most of it. Okay, I couldn't do it then. What I'm going to do now to rewrite that in my future instead of thinking about, oh, dang, this happened. If this wouldn't have happened, then my life would be this, and that. How about I take that energy and do it now? Do it today.
Exactly. I spent so many years on that. Oh, my God. If I would have went here, if I would have did that, it's just like, girl, grow up.
Yeah, it's like, well, what's stopping you from doing it right now?
Exactly. Well, go now.
Right.
If you really want to go.
Right, for real.
You know?
Yeah, man, I waste less time now on people.
Yeah.
I already know ahead of time, this ain't going to work out. We're good, though. Not a problem. They don't take stuff too personally no more either because either you're in or you're out.
Yeah. And I feel like, when you do it right, you learn a lot. Because it's like, a lot of people, like I look at my divorce as like, a free trial. That was my free trial. And I appreciate it. And my future husband gonna appreciate it too. Because I learned so much, you know? Yeah. Instead of I hear so many other people really be like, oh my God, I wasted time. I wasted my life. I wish I would have never this and that. But it's just like, yeah, but I'm sure it wasn't all bad. You know, and it's just like
it was all horrible. That's where I'm at. It was terrible. I wasted my life.
Well, now you know
I
what.
I should have just chose the light skin with the big booty.
Oh, who you don't want?
I just thought about that. You know what I really hate the most? When I hear people say this make my skin crawl. I hate I want the relationship to be my last relationship.
Yes, exactly.
I hate that the most.
Yeah, it's toxic. Yeah, I put toxic on everything. But it is.
I hate that so much.
Because it's you're forcing it. You're more likely to force something that does not fit. Because you're like, because you know what?
It's too much pressure that don't need to be there.
Yeah. I had a conversation with somebody not too long ago about like men. I have noticed that like men, I don't know about women because, technically men are supposed to find a woman, right? But a lot of men really like will be like, I'm going to this event. I'm gonna find me a wife today. So just like you find someone and you plug them in. Like I really felt like that with my relationship. I felt like, and we had talked about it. Like he had mentioned some things. He said that Yeah, pretty much it's like, they're like, I want a wife. You fit the criteria. Boom. They don't really worry about like y'all really meshing. Huh?
Those red flag?
I mean, now.
Oh, okay.
But, before I didn't see it. I didn't know that. That's what my free trial was for, so I could learn. But, yeah, a lot of men do that. Like, I know a guy who was like, I'm going to this thing and I'm going to get me a wife. And that's exactly what he did. And it's like, and then it fails because, like you said, you're forcing it. You come in with this and you're not really looking at the people.
Exactly.
You're looking at it's like, I'm a man, this is a woman. They check this out. And we're going to, not realizing that it's much more than that.
No,
it takes much more than that.
That thing's changed a lot.
You've made me put a new perspective on some of the relationships I've had now.
What'd you do? What were you doing?
Because I feel like some of these. What you mean? What was I doing?
Like, what were you doing similar? Like, what did it catch for you? What did it?
I'm gonna go here and find.
Aki's definitely that guy.
You did that?
At PV, I feel like I did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for a wife at PV. Yeah.
And you were just kind of like, oh, you look good. Come on.
I was looking for no.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go get hitched.
I was looking for O's too, but I would say like certain girls, like you got put in two categories with me, right?
Okay.
Potential wife, good for a night.
I knew you was gonna rhyme it. I knew you were.
But that's like the two categories. And so
Okay.
like the potential wives, I take them on the good dates, and I wouldn't try to like
Oh, I follow you now.
rush,
Because remember that time I asked you, I said, why do you like her? Why do you want to be with her? And you couldn't answer. And that's what I was getting at.
Which one?
We were just talking, and I was just trying to get, like, why do you want to be with this? Why is this person the one? Like, what makes them stand out? And you were like, I don't know. And I'm like, it sounded like you just picking people.
No, it was.
Exactly. And I figured that because it's like if you can't dial down the reason why this person is the one and it's more than, like, physical, then you need to reevaluate.
I don't know. You're right.
Yeah.
And that's what I started doing.
And then I was talking to another friend too, similar to your situations, I guess. And I was saying the same thing. It was just kind of like, because I think they said that they had like all these girls. I'm like, how can all these girls be your potential wife? Like, where's the substance? It sounds like you're just picking them.
Mm-hmm.
They fit a criteria, because there's not one thing you can tell me about them that really like. Why are they the one?
Why you want them?
Yeah,
I do have
specifically that person, like as a soul.
Exactly, not any physical attributes.
Well, that's what my choose or die question was. As a soul, that's what it was earlier. And y'all sit here trying to pick y'all picked other attributes.
I didn't.
Some hypocritical people right here.
That's important to him.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The physicality.
No, as a soul, like I think. Oh, I think I'm trying to think. I think it may be like 2 or 3 women who like I could give you more as a soul of why they probably would have been good wives, right? But obviously I'm not married, so we didn't make it that far. So
Well, you still gotta separate your Jekyll and Hyde. So
it's not me. What are you talking about?
no, it's always two sides.
No, you're gonna accept the Jekyll and the Hyde. You need to learn how to deal with both.
You don't even have them on control.
I do. What are you talking about? I
Okay.
control both.
Okay,
I'm not gonna let you interrupt my energy today, Camille.
that's fine.
I'm already getting over the hurt that you caused me.
You'll live.
Y'all know how the girl breaks up with you, and like you just heartbroken because you see her with a new man already.
You and Camille
And you just
dated?
like, no, that's just how I felt. That's how I felt. My heart. I was like, I was like, I can't believe she did this. That's why I texted her. I was like, hey, you coming? Because
He was starting to stress out.
I had to.
I was waiting for that
I was
third
like,
text.
oh.
I was waiting
What third text?
today.
I wasn't gonna send no third text.
You still in LA? No. You coming to the show? Yes. And I was like, oh, if he texts me one more time.
That's it. That's all. I just need to know.
I was like,
coming.
oh, look at him. He making progress.
If she
Except
coming.
with me, you better be glad my notifications off on my phone.
You don't
What
show
you
up
mean,
on
except for
time.
you? Yeah, you. Y'all about to be
I
replaced.
try, y'all. I really
Greg,
do.
you want a shot?
You did improve.
I did.
You have been improving.
Yes, I did.
I will give you that.
I need an end for needs improvement.
You have been.
That's all.
You have been improving. I've been watching.
Good.
I told him he showed up at 10:31. He's fired. He showed up at 10:40.
I did not show up at 10:40.
Why you looking me up and down? That's so much attitude. He's
what,
improving, so you give him an improve.
I told him 10:31. He was
yeah,
fired.
but he's actually
and you did
improving.
show up at 10:40. I was looking at my clock when you pulled into the driveway. I was standing at the window.
I knew he was gonna be looking at the clock.
I don't know why you thought. And then I called you because you pulled into my driveway.
He just needs to stop lying.
Who?
You.
What are we saying?
Because you be trying to say yeah when it's like no. Just go ahead and accept yourself for who you are. And you getting there. You gonna get there.
Right.
You just need to carve off 10 more minutes.
I feel like I don't know what is wrong with me. I feel like I don't know.
I think you should leave the house at 8.
Late.
Go pick Greg up so y'all can both be here at 10:30.
That's okay. Look, this is gonna teach you discipline
you up,
and
Greg.
time management.
It is. It is because I've
Greg
really
lives in
lost
Pasadena.
that.
Be careful before you start committing to something.
Pasadena. I don't know.
Huh?
You can't go there. He lives in Pasadena.
You do? Why you be acting like he live around the corner?
Because technically it's around. It's not that far from here. Pasadena is all of 15 minutes.
From here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. This be my issue.
Greg,
I give you
does
20
not
to
show
get out the neighborhood.
improvement.
Is that better, Greg? You need 5 to get out the neighborhood. I give you that.
Greg does not show improvement.
No, you know what I think it was? I think it is. And Greg, you can correct me. I think Greg he showed up late because he know y'all used to be late all the time. So Greg was like,
No.
because me and Greg used to be the only two who would be here on early. Then it started being me and Will.
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Then it started being me, you, and Will. Now it's just me and you, and nobody's caught back up.
Greg just on Greg time.
At some point, I need y'all to sync up and just be at the door at 10:30.
I've been consistent. Even today, I made it on time. And I flew in today and made my stuff and dropped it off.
You did good.
It's been a long day. And I still made it on time.
Okay,
I've
been up since 8:30. Can you believe that?
If I was a betting man, I would have lost money today.
Why you thought I was
betting
coming?
against you today. Yeah.
Why?
That's why I asked you if you was coming.
Yeah, because it was getting close and I wasn't here early.
No,
you was getting antsy.
Because you quiet, and I don't. When you quiet, you pull that you
I
pull
do
a
be
rabbit out the
quiet.
hat. All of a sudden, and be like,
But I don't
can't
do it
make
last
it.
minute.
2:30
I give you some hours.
a.m.
Yeah, that was some hours.
Last minute. What was I gonna do at 2:30 in the morning?
That's what sick days are for.
Sick days. Lloyd gave you PTO.
Good morning.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we need PTO. At least 20 hours when we, as signing in bonus.
What's salary?
So Camille, what would you want from your potential guy? Like, what is it that you're looking for? What is the meat of the bones?
Well, what I'm looking for is the male version of me, honestly, in a nutshell. But pretty much, someone that understands me. I want to be, equally yoked as far as my core values. Like we have the same beliefs. We have the same same goals. Not the same exact goals, but like similar.
She's not there yet. Okay.
Excuse you.
Because I hate when women use equally yoked. I like that term.
Can I
for some
continue?
reason,
I wasn't
pisses me
done.
off.
I wasn't done.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm explaining my equally
I
yoked. I explain everything.
My bad. Okay.
People call me long-winded. But whatever, y'all gonna listen. So that way, similar in how we're gonna raise our kids, because it's like I'm very specific about things. So it's just like I don't need the clashing. It won't work. So that's why equally yoked as far as beliefs, how we raise our kids, similar mindsets, how we view the world. And then like I want someone who is secure in themselves, someone who, is ambitious. I don't want someone who's non-ambitious. They don't have to be super ambitious, but, always can provide, and they think. Like, I look forward to my husband looking things up, like when I'm pregnant, like him looking things up and like figuring out what it is or what we can do ahead of time, things like that, I have an example to live off of.
Man? Who's she talking about?
No. Because clearly you had a kid and you was like, you didn't know what to expect. That's what books are for. and midwives.
Wait, you didn't text back.
And doulas.
Where you get text from?
I didn't hear what Camille said. She said you had a kid and then you didn't do what back? He didn't do what back?
He said he didn't know what to do.
I was still a child.
Oh.
I was still in school learning. What was I supposed to do?
You in your 20s, hush.
I was, but still. I was 25 when I had him. Your point?
But yeah, it's a long list. But I have an example. So, there's that.
Talking about look up stuff in books.
Yeah. Get doula, get a midwife, talk to people. I've been planning for my kids for years, and I'm planning for my grandkids right now.
And you want the male to be planning as well.
Well, no, that's just
that same energy.
Well, that's the person that's a real life example. So the person that
all the stuff she's saying.
The person that is candidate, I didn't realize I wanted that until I met them, and I was like, oh, that's a good quality. I like that. They look stuff up. And I'm just like, something I would do. And I like that could be reciprocated. We're very similar in that way. We'll see how it goes. But if I'm not with that person, I plan. And it's funny because I've never been that person to say that. I guess because I hadn't gotten to the point where I am now or met someone to the point where they're at. But just like, if not him, someone like him.
Okay. Agree.
Why are you looking like that?
A lot of those things I agree with.
I can't look at you.
You look sad.
I'm not sad at all. I'm just looking.
Okay.
He missed you, Camille. We all missed you.
I missed you guys too.
So your equally yoked rant, you was gonna do?
I'm hot.
This is my equally yoked rant?
Yeah, you was gonna go on a rant.
Because I don't like that comment, equally yoked.
Why? Because of what context or non-context?
You said what?
Because of what context or non-context?
It's just BS to me, man. Honestly. Like, like, I feel like you want somebody that's like you, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. You want somebody who has, like, qualities of you, or, like, you want somebody that you mesh well together with, right?
Yeah, it's equally
like,
yoked.
I bring something, you bring something, boom. But that's not the same qualities. I bring something, you bring something, boom. I feel like we misinterpreted, like, term.
I feel like
because equally yoked is really just a biblical basis and off of, we have the same beliefs. And it's like, you could be a Republican, I could be a Democrat, and we can still have a great relationship.
I feel like that's why I define everything for myself.
Like, you could be a Christian, I could be a Catholic, and
what's important to you?
I could be, like, there's like, we could be, we could be if things work,
You wouldn't require your wife to, like, denounce her Catholicism and join Christianity?
I mean, look, to be honest with you, I don't I know too much about religion to care about religion, so no, I don't care.
I understand.
But yeah, I feel like it depends on the person, Some things might be important to you and it might not be important to the next person. It just depends on what's important for you.
If you met a Jewish man, would you be Jewish for him, Camille?
She had to be.
No.
You in order to marry him, you would have to be.
No, I'm not. I said someone like me. That is not like me.
Hold on.
I'm not
Before you
Jewish.
start sitting here acting all.
What?
I wasn't saying that you're wrong and saying no.
I didn't say it. I didn't say you thought I was wrong. I just am very.
You attacking. You very attacking right now.
Because I am very passionate about.
No,
I'm very passionate about that topic. No. That's a H no.
Really?
Yes. I said like me.
Jewish. See, that's the problem.
I'm not Jewish.
You be dropping
spirituality is important.
Okay.
So it's like, cause it's like I've gone back and forth with it.
At least
actually,
he had money if he was Jewish,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth with it. Cause I'm like, do I need it? Cause some people don't need it, right? But just like when it comes to my kids, I feel like that's when I need it. Cause it's like I have gotten to a point where I'm like, if they do it, but it's just like I know some religions or some people, I feel like they. And that's a risk I don't want to take. I feel like, and Jews might be different, but I feel like a lot of people be so busy worried about what you believe in instead of focus on what they believe in. I don't need you over here. I don't need to say a sentence and then them jump down my throat because it don't line up with their stuff. It's
actually,
live your life.
She could be with a Jewish man and not have to be Jewish.
No, I don't want to be.
She doesn't have to.
The answer is no.
To being in a.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah.
No.
What about Catholic?
Am I Catholic?
I don't know. What are you?
I am spiritual.
Because I think about the Sex and the City when Charlotte had to learn.
What's
all
that
of the,
mean?
Stuff.
It means I do what I want.
Oh my God.
That's my toxic answer.
You like, oh my goodness.
I'm spiritual.
You have no basis to really stand on here.
Yes, I do. How you gonna talk about something that you ain't even ask about?
Your man need to be rich, but he can also be broke. Like, this is just crazy to me today.
You asked me these dumb questions,
These ain't
so I
dumb
answered.
questions. It's not.
And within your rules.
These are questions that you feel. You could have drunk. Everybody had the chance to die. Nobody wanted to die.
No.
Everybody want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die.
I guess let me answer that question, Dan.
What?
I guess what's the question? Like, what you look for in somebody? That what you was asking?
What?
That's the original question, right?
What do you look for in a?
I mean, that was my question towards her, but yeah.
Okay, I'll answer for her.
He only wants to know what Camille looks
Greg,
for.
what you looking for? Well, you married, Lloyd, so why would we ask you?
I am not married.
No, you just said you had the love of your life at home.
Okay,
Everybody heard that, right? I'm not tripping, right?
but we're still not married.
He said love of life, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said love my life, but
Y'all
we're still
married.
not
Anyway.
Come law marriage.
Yeah, he just paid the rent. Yeah, common law.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Greg.
Y'all bunkmates? They roommates. Y'all seen?
I hate you.
Y'all saw Medea's funeral? He like they roommates, like Uncle Henry and them.
Like, what's his name? Uncle Terry.
Yeah.
Uncle Terry and Tony.
I cannot.
Whole time his roommate smashing his mama. I was like,
Wow.
It was terrible. I was like,
what?
really, Tyler Perry?
Mama-
Like, we're writing this?
his daddy was smashing his mama best friend. I was just like,
I
yo,
was like, wait, what?
what is going on
I'm
here?
confused. And I was wondering why the mom was so okay with her best friend. This is way off topic.
It is.
But the mom was so okay with her best friend going with her ex-husband. Because she was
She's
sleeping
like,
with
he
her-
can have him.
You can have him because I'm sleeping with my son boyfriend.
I'm sleeping with my son's best friend.
This is Medea's
Oh.
homecoming.
I did say that.
Then the son come out as gay, and it's like
And then his
everybody like, we knew that already. We just been waiting for you to say it.
Oh, that was hilarious.
It's funny to me that people still think that in this day and age
What?
that they need to like.
Come out.
announce
Yeah.
it.
What, did you announce you were gay?
No, my
They-
family
they
just
just
knew. Yeah, I would pose in pictures like this when I was 5 years old and stuff. It was really embarrassing. So they just kind of knew that child was special.
And then you just start living your life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I mean,
Because people do it to me all the time. We be casually talking and be like, "Oh, my girlfriend." I'd be like, "Oh,
okay.
you just dropped that one."
Exactly. It's kind of like I'm still like, oh, okay, because especially if you only suspect that they're gay.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
I just
that
met
did
you.
happen to me.
And we
Exactly.
talking, and I'm
Oh,
like,
that-
but I
that-
get
that did
it
happen
because
to
it's
me
like
one
I would
time.
say it.
Yeah.
I
would
hung up with
say
some
mine.
friends, and they were these two women, and then all of a sudden they started talking about their wedding. I was like, oh,
Right?
I'm glad to hit. I'm glad to hit on you real quick. That would have been
Embarrassing.
awkward. Like,
No, I would have been like, hey, like three of us can make a more powerful team. What you talking about?
Oh my God! Every lesbian couple does not want a threesome with another man.
Who said something about a threesome?
What do you
I
want?
said the three of us can make a more powerful team. That is not a threesome.
Well, you know that's where his brain go.
I can't believe you.
Three. What do you mean? What?
We all three of us can get married. I can marry both of y'all too. Like we can powerful team.
And then you have
Great
sex.
The more income together. You said what? Nobody said I had to have sex with them at the same time.
I mean, group
Yeah,
economics.
but-
Everybody
That's
can have
because
sex
it's
with
not
each
a
other
threesome.
singly. You
Who
know?
says they want a male in any capacity?
in any capacity.
That's right. That's up to them. If
That's
they
true.
say no,
So that's what
the
he was
worst answer
saying.
I can get is no.
That's what he was saying.
True.
But all the time, straight guys always. I guess because I had more lesbian friends than gay guy friends growing up, but they were always, "Oh, can you put me through the door?" And I'm like, "No, dog.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm through the
they don't want
door.
that. They don't want that. I'm pretty sure if they want that, they could go and get it. You know what I'm saying? You could get some you could give them some sperm, and so they can have a baby. But that's about it.
I'm not gonna say nothing. In Florida, though. Just now. In Florida.
Not in Florida.
Actually, funny thing. I ain't never really talked about this before. You know the night that they had that shooting at the gay club?
Mm-hmm.
So I had, like, my homegirl, like, she was, honestly, because she dating a guy right now, so I don't know. She was somewhere in that range, right? Mm-hmm. And then, like, some of her other friends, like, it was a mixture of people, right? And everybody was drunk, high, and she was like, oh, let's go to Post. And I was like, I had been once with some, like, other gay, like, some lesbians, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I'd be single. It'd be, like, straight girls in Post. I was like, I was like, maybe let's go, nobody wants to drive, though. Everybody's too drunk. And the next day, I got mad, actually, that people text me and ask me if I'm okay, alive, and all that other stuff. Because I'm like, hey. I'm like, y'all just automatically assume I'm just at this club. Like, I'm like, yo. But we were supposed to go to that club that night. And I was just like, oh, thank goodness.
And y'all would have been, like, involved in the shooting.
I was like, thank goodness we was just that messed up that we couldn't go out. You say involved in the shooting?
Well, like,
hey, low
witnesses
key,
to the crime.
I would have ran out the back door and went and got my gun.
But I'm stuck on why is everybody assuming that you're going to be at a gay club?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I got 2 texts that morning. I was like, y'all know good and well.
Is there something you would like to
I'd be annoyed too.
No, Lloyd. not
it's
even,
okay.
Not even.
It's all
Lloyd,
right.
I will slap the shit out of you.
It's
right
all right,
now.
Akki.
Lloyd.
That's
Come
one.
out to all of us.
Is that why you so angry?
No, because if I hit him, then I be. They're gonna make it into something. If I slap him, they're gonna make it into something. I can't do nothing to him. It's just. No, Lloyd.
Okay. Well, speaking of the
we
Met
were
Gala.
just gonna go out that night, Lloyd.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's why I actually got mad at people text me, because I'm like, I know this was in Orlando, but do you know what that club is? I don't think most people knew.
All the clubs.
I don't think in
the city.
the first report that came out, though, they didn't say it was a gay club. That came out afterwards. So I was like, okay, and it's in downtown, so
yeah.
I was like, okay, 50-50 chance I could have been down there. Y'all right.
Gale, what were you saying?
I was about to say, we need to talk about the Met Gala. It was 2 nights ago.
Why?
Everyone looked beautiful. Did y'all see the pictures?
Everyone
Who was y'all
did?
favorite? Well, there were some people that were.
That Camilla girl that stole the show.
Camilla.
No.
Who's Camilla?
She's a news reporter. People didn't know who she is, but they know who she is now.
Who's Camilla?
It was like a first name. I think her middle name was Camilla. She looked like a little gilded princess.
What color did she have on?
Well, I can't wait to go to the
Gold.
Met Gala. Oh,
Gold?
I know I'm gonna get my invite, so it's cool.
Megan looked okay. She looked
I'm
okay.
talking about that girl.
My aunt.
I'm tired of talking about her.
My aunt was going in on everybody to the point
Really?
my uncle was like, "Yo, we're gonna get you a show because you criticize everybody." I was like, "You might as well be the next Joan Rivers."
She criticized the people?
Yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't visit?
Cardi B looked amazing in Versace. Did y'all see Cardi? Hold on, let me pull up
We
Cardi
didn't even talk
pictures.
about Camille's trip. Camille, how was
We
LA?
ain't talking about it.
What's up? How was your trip to LA?
It was good.
What'd you do? We can't talk about y'all's adventures.
Nope.
Y'all was on a little yacht out there.
What did y'all do? Y'all did something?
Yeah, y'all went hiking. Y'all was
Here
on
you
a
go.
yacht.
Genesis Camillus.
Oh yeah, the Genesis girl. Let me see her. Yeah, she was pretty. Yeah, she was.
Lori
She was
Harvey.
very, very pretty.
That was a 90s outfit.
That Lori Harvey have on.
Yeah.
That dress is fire.
Jodie Turner Smith gets the
Look, what did you want to
best
talk
dress
about?
for
Why,
me.
why did you want to? What did you want to talk about the Met Gala for?
because I
Let's talk about
live
it
for
right
the
now.
Met
Talk
Gala.
about the clothes.
I said why though.
Why?
The
Because the
clothes.
clothes, and it just does everything. It's a fundraiser and fashion all at the same time. This is Jodie Smith. She's married to that. But we're not gonna talk about that.
My baby Chloe, she was out there without me. I need to call her
Ugh,
because she need me on her arm. Oh yeah, that's what we didn't get to talk about. Hey, what's your beef with my baby?
See Jodie Turner
My
Smith.
future wife. What's your beef with her?
Which one?
Chloe. What you talking about? Which one?
You change your mind.
I don't change my mind ever. I've
I
been
like
specific
Haley.
about the
I
women.
like Haley.
I
She's
didn't
my
answer
favorite
that. Nah,
sister.
why you acting like this towards Chloe though? What Chloe do to you?
I just feel like
Let us know,
Chloe
so I
needs
can-
I feel like Chloe's, and trying to find herself,
My baby knows who she is.
and that's great for her. That's great for her.
She's a little over sexualized in my opinion.
My baby knows you would.
And I feel like she does it herself.
I feel like it's not her.
That's her. That's who she wants to be.
I mean, I've been watching these girls since they were on
I'm glad
YouTube.
Lloyd said it, because I was trying to be
my God,
nice.
Lloyd, that's what
But
she
that's
wants.
it.
She wants to be that way.
And
She decided to be
like,
this way.
And we don't attribute. We don't subscribe.
I just
I don't
feel
care.
like she would.
That's how what my baby wants to do.
Since we watched them
But
since they
don't
were
ask
so
us.
young, Akki, like that's why I feel like that. I feel like it's my little sister.
Why?
and
Because you
she
feel like an old perv looking at her like this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she
just
must have just,
cringe
you know,
every time.
it's just too much.
That-
Cringeworthy.
The booty so big was okay, but the second song you don't have to have every song
Yes. Oh my
to
God.
do that. I mean, she was
My
like
girl,
coochie popping.
Wait till her. Yeah, I know.
Physically, like literally.
I was about to
everything.
get on a plane in LA that night. I was like, oh my goodness.
But you know,
Especially because I was like, her and Gunna's contract ran out. I was like, oh yeah.
it just seems a little.
Her and Gunna
I
broke
don't want
up.
to say the D word.
They was never together. I don't know why everybody thought that.
I don't want to say the D word, but that's what it's giving me.
What?
What the hell is a D word?
Demonic?
Desperate.
Oh.
And I don't want to say that, but that's just the cringeworthiness I get.
Well, I guess she has to compete with the people, but
But she
I feel like
doesn't.
she doesn't.
Just be
She really
you.
doesn't.
Like
Just
I
sing.
like Hallie
Maybe
because
that's her.
Hallie has confidence.
Hallie
Yes.
is Hallie's
Collins-
doing her though. Hallie
Yeah,
does too.
she does her, and I feel
Chloe's
like Chloe
doing her.
is not.
Hallie's gonna be a great big movie
doing
star.
her.
Chloe's gonna be a great big music star. That's the truth.
When she
That's what they
starts
do.
doing her,
I don't even think Hallie liked to sing.
But
I
that's
think
why
she was
I
only
feel
doing it
like-
because Chloe wanted to do
but
it.
I feel like that's why we cringe, because that's why I said I feel like she's trying to find herself and develop herself. You know, sometimes when you try to do that, it look a little rough draftish.
You know who Chloe reminds me of? Beyonce.
Beyonce. Never mind. See, you're gonna make me say words I don't want to say
Chloe reminds me of Beyonce.
on steroids.
Because Beyonce started to do the same stuff when she broke up with Destiny Child.
Yeah, but she always had a little bit of. She always had a little bit. You know, she never really pushed it. Even after she had her kids, she never went that far.
Beyonce been buns out for the longest now.
Yeah, but it's the way you do it.
Chloe, what you mean?
It's the way you do stuff.
Beyonce and Chloe
It's
they done the
delivery.
same
It's
stuff.
packaging.
Beyonce was doing the same thing.
No, it's
And
not
she's still
exactly the
signed-
same.
she's
She,
still
she
is
was in the
signed to
rain
Beyonce's
dancing
Huh?
and
label, right?
I think so,
Chloe?
yeah.
I guess.
So I don't know why. I mean, I would imagine this is Beyonce making the decisions for her.
I
at that
believe it's
point.
Chloe making
Chloe's
decisions
making
for
her
herself.
own decisions. Yeah.
And you can tell. That's why it's so
fine.
cringy.
Why is that cringy? We just talked about making choices and decisions for ourselves.
But
We
what-
did, and
would
I
hope-
said,
well, okay,
that's why she trying to figure herself out, and we not subscribing while she figuring out.
I'm
And we
subscribing.
also-
I'm
and-
supporting.
That you can.
And we also talked about our parents kind of making this, or people in our life that'll show us the way or whatever. Okay, if Beyonce is there, and Beyonce saying, "Girl, don't be like this," and you
Beyonce
be like
ain't
that
say
anyway.
that. Beyonce was probably telling her girl, "Yeah, this is gonna be fire."
They want her to have her creative talents.
They want her to be the next Beyonce.
But it's just like, yeah, but Beyonce don't do that.
Beyonce did do that. Why do you keep talking about Beyonce?
Because
didn't
you're
do that?
not seeing the point. You're missing it. It's
You
going over
keep
your
saying
head.
Beyonce don't do that, and she did it.
It's going over your head.
I'm
Delivery
trying
and
to-
packaging.
It's so much. I'm trying to think, when did Beyonce do it? I'm rethinking. I mean, because there was Crazy in Love, and then there was like
She always has.
Me, Myself, and
She's
I.
always
She always did it.
tasteful to a certain point.
Beyonce wasn't tasteful. Okay,
She's tasteful
She
to a
wasn't
certain point.
tasteful?
She's not
Okay.
like that.
all right. Okay.
That's all up in your face. Like, I
mean,
feel like
well, hold on, wait.
I
to
feel
that
like
point-
Megan Thee Stallion, the rappers, don't even be doing all that. And they the ones who be really talking about that stuff.
The clip I saw.
What are
of
you
the
talking
video-
about?
It's different.
Meg, Cardi, and all them have already done it.
But it's
Like,
like,
what do
that's
y'all be looking
that's
at?
that's
They did
their
do Wild.
vibe.
Oh
and
my
they don't
God.
even
She's,
Oh.
she
and
doesn't
they
give
don't
that.
and they just it's just not as cringeworthy.
She doesn't give. Okay. Honestly,
Oh my
for real, look
God.
at their career. Look at when they were together for the sisters, and they did all the kid stuff, and the kids are all right. It was so.
That's why
innocent.
y'all want her to be a kid and innocent.
No.
Still.
I don't want her to be a kid again, but I want her to be. I want her to be a woman, but I want her to
Let her be her own woman. You
We
can't control
trying.
what womanhood look like.
We try.
Okay.
That's why we don't subscribe. But
Well,
you don't
y'all
like
don't
that
have
answer.
to subscribe. I'm subscribing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because my thing is, I don't even like, because I don't really follow on Disney, so it has nothing to do with Disney with me.
What the hell
It
she
just
supposed
has
to
everything
Disney?
to do with
She was in
is she
Tyler
just
Perry film.
doing a lot. It looks like she's trying too hard. It looks like she's trying too hard.
The clip.
It's
of
a
the,
difference
of the video I
between
saw
me
was
like
real
being
nasty.
sexy,
Yeah.
and there's a difference between me going, look at my
Yeah.
vagina,
Mhm.
here's my titties,
Yeah.
look at my ass,
Mm-hmm.
smack it.
Definitely.
Sorry,
It definitely gave all of that.
you made me go there. Okay, I was trying to be subtle. I was trying.
Akki, it definitely gives that. I'm sorry.
Cause it's like Megan do it, but it's just like Megan doing it.
Oh
it's
my
like,
god, y'all, you tripping right now? Cause that's not how that video.
You're
like,
man.
She was,
so
that was
and you like her,
she's
so
an
you're
artist.
blinded.
I am.
You're blinded.
Right. She could do no wrong. Chloe,
exactly.
Come be on the podcast so you can cuss them
It's
out.
like it's like the girls on
you have full
Clover, right?
Right.
And Bring It. It's like they do their thing, they pop.
Mm-hmm.
That's them, right? And they do it. And then the black girl from Toro, she done came over and she just like, I need to compete.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make my, instead of just kind of like, just be you, girl.
Just be you.
Chloe being her. I think
this
that's
is
her. I think what y'all
she'll mellow out.
No,
She'll mellow
what y'all
out.
are witnessing is Chloe's finally free from the Disney claw and the child claw, and she can.
And she's
she
trying
can
to
be
make
her.
up for lost time instead
She can
of
do
just
what she wants to
letting
do. She wants to be sexy. She is sexy.
she's doing it like
She feels
lot.
comfortable in her body, and that's fine.
Even when she poses like in different dresses on red carpet, she poses vulgar to me. Like it's always a.
I feel
she's
like
spicy. That's why.
I feel like she's trying to I feel like she's at a crossroads. Trying to break something, but she's not necessarily there yet. So then that's why it comes
off like that.
Yeah,
because I feel like she's such a beautiful singer. She doesn't need that. That's my opinion.
Like I'm just
she
like
can stay in a plastic bag and sing.
love you. If you want to be sexy, but you don't have to be overly sexy.
I don't like this energy. We're gonna change.
And then one thing I didn't like is when she first came out, when the Red Light Special TikToks were coming out.
Oh yeah, she did it,
and that was cool. But that one time when she was in the room with just her underwear on. And like she got a lot of heat. People were talking about stuff. And the one thing I didn't like was she said, well, I don't think of myself as a sexual being. And I was like, what? And then you do this and you're just doing like bust it. It's like that's sexual.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like
she don't think of herself as a sexual being. What's wrong with that?
That's cognitive dissonance, man. And I feel like that's why she's.
Oh my goodness!
I was like, somebody call her B because we are not approving all of this. Someone needs to approve this.
Yeah, B
it's like it's okay.
I would not have approved.
B was like, "Girl, go do you," because I'm about to go take some pictures with my butt out.
Drop it was cool, but it's just like the fact that like you are a sexual being.
Busted challenge. Yeah.
You do sexual thing, like you do sexy things. It's okay. Embrace it. But it's just like I didn't like that.
Oh, now
like,
you want her to embrace it?
No, I've been saying that.
Pick one side.
She is not embracing it. She's like forcing it.
I don't know.
But we love you, Chloe.
Hallie is just.
I think
effortless.
y'all are just looking at it differently because
we're not biased.
Y'all want her to
the
be some
Disney
type of way
too,
or something. So
something she just
we're not
cannot
biased like you are.
I think I think y'all are looking at it. What, Greg? Say what you gotta say.
No. I guess I hate being a both sides person, but I do think there is a middle ground somewhere. Like,
and she ain't there.
No, I think I maybe she don't have to be though. I think that's really part of people's beef with her. Because more so of. Okay, cool. You're right.
Wait, people have beef with her?
Well, some people do.
I thought I was a minority in this.
No.
People who want her to be kids.
No, a lot of people have been. Like when she like really started like expressing herself more, there were a lot of people that was coming at her. Try to tell like, baby girl, this ain't the way, but it's like, no, that's not really what's going on. I don't think she's doing anything that's, I guess, frowned upon. And especially when you consider the climate that we're already in anyways. It's like, for me, let's just join the party. If anything, she finally gets her fun, like everybody else had their fun. And, and people just kind of annoyed because she has a bigger platform and she enjoying herself.
I wonder if she's having sex now. Maybe that could be a point to push it through. It could be.
Both of them are having sex. I'm pretty sure of it.
Gunna and Chloe?
No, I'm not talking about. She don't date Gunna. What are you talking about?
You think
Haley dates some like random rapper? Yes.
Not sweet baby Haley.
They was on vacation underwater playing with each other.
She fierce, baby. Okay?
She is so fierce. I love her. I really do. But
she knows who she is.
I'm
like
so
even how
used to
she
little
talks,
girls.
the way she talks. It just
first
shows
off,
confidence.
They both said that they both have stated their personalities before. Chloe's clearly said she was a baby. Haley is clearly the like
feisty one,
not just the confident, strong one. Like
I don't need them to state it.
Haley,
I can
Haley's
see it.
the one who will slap you. Chloe's gonna cry.
Yeah, she gonna try too hard.
You gonna leave Chloe alone?
I respect her though.
Before
I respect her, and I
and
want
have
the
to
best
handle
for
you.
her. It's just that I have to allow her to develop on her own without
You're
me.
projecting
How far apart
What?
in age
No,
are
I'm
they?
not.
I want to know.
like 2 or 3 years. I think Haley's actually older than her.
Like, it reminds me of this time I did this audition, and it was trash. And I would put it in the same category. I was trying too hard.
You still trying too hard.
No, I'm not.
It's all right.
Look at somebody.
So how was
mad.
LA?
I told you it's great.
No, tell us what happened. What y'all
No.
do? Give us some stories.
No.
Anything interesting happen?
Yeah, I went there.
Why you
before
don't
we
want
go
to
to
talk about
LA,
LA?
Huh?
Why you don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to.
Before we go to LA, Chloe Bailey is 23
Yeah.
and Haley Bailey
She's the younger one. Ain't she?
is 22.
Oh,
So
1
they
year
are
apart?
1 year apart.
I thought
Really?
Haley was older than her.
No,
Uh-uh.
I knew Chloe was old.
I knew Chloe was the
I could've sworn
oldest.
Haley was the oldest.
Oh, too bad. You're wrong.
I was wrong. Oh well.
And they have brothers.
Yeah, they have brothers. Here they are here at the red carpet. This was one of
Is
my
it
favorite
4 of them?
looks
Or 5?
they did together.
All right, can we? I thought we were moving on.
Okay, LA. Camille, how was it? I
It
love
was
LA
good.
every
Tell
time
us
I
about
go.
your experience.
It was
With your
good.
friends.
It was good.
Because I know you've been to LA before. I want to know.
Why
what it
did
was like
y'all
going
go?
with them,
Why did
though.
y'all attend?
It was our 10-year Deltaversary.
Awesome. Okay. What did y'all do? Y'all had like conferences and tournaments?
No, it was just
and
me and my
stuff?
line sisters.
Oh, and y'all just went out there and just had fun?
Hmm.
Did y'all meet any men?
I was sick, so
You were sick in LA?
yeah.
Well, that's a beautiful place to be sick. What did you do? I
Is
mean,
it?
they have all the they have all
Can't do
the
nothing.
I know. I can't.
but they
enjoy
have
it
all
like
the
I
healthy
want.
stuff you can do to make yourself feel better.
And she
Yeah,
came back
but
and
I didn't
still
want to get
sick.
to. Yeah, so it's just like I didn't get to enjoy it like I wanted to. But it's cool. I made the most of it. Lemons into lemonade, baby.
Okay. I just know when I go to LA and all those places out west, I'll be so hungry. There's nothing to eat.
No, they have food.
Salad.
No, they got food. They got good food. They got
Where?
Joey. Downtown.
Joey,
It's called Joey downtown there.
Oh, like Joey uptown here, but Joey downtown there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because Joey just named himself after wherever he at.
But I want a place like a Mickey's, something like that, like a
Mickey's.
soul food.
Oh, soul food. They probably do,
anything.
but I'm not a soul food type person.
They do.
I
You
do
just
it
gotta
for-
ride in a bulletproof car to go there.
I don't do. I said I don't do soul food like that.
No, I'm telling Lord,
Oh.
like they do have something.
I do it for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's about it.
I love soul food. And then like they don't have like Atlanta. You go to Atlanta, you finna eat good.
No, you're not.
You do.
Stop lying.
They have a lot of good
Atlanta does not
restaurants.
have no good
Mary
no,
Mac.
no. Stop it. I'm not even gonna let you lie like that. Hey, Atlanta ain't got that many good places, bro.
What else?
Like compared to Houston, no, they don't.
Einstein's. They had good food.
Einstein Bagels.
No, this was like a little bistro they had when I went.
No,
one
I want
time.
you to name all the food at all those places. Come on,
They
Name
got
all the
Publix.
food?
That's all they need.
name all the food at all the places.
That's a lot.
Georgia, all they
I'm not
need.
even
is
gonna-
Publix.
I'm not
had
even gonna
stuff
do that.
like
I'm not even gonna do that with you today.
Mary Mac had soul food like mashed potatoes,
All right, cool.
gravy,
Go to the
fried
next
chicken.
restaurant.
Einstein's have food like bistro food, like it's like Chinese mixed with like American. So it's like sweet and sour steak and stuff like that. And then you have like what did I say? Glass night. I ate at Glass night. American Deli. I love American Deli. The lemon pepper wings
Lemon pepper wings.
with the French fries.
Hey,
I'm a
if-
big foodie.
If y'all want a lot of wings, y'all can go to Atlanta. There's nothing but wings there. If y'all want some good food, don't go to Atlanta.
Don't go to LA.
Houston. Come to Houston, you get all the good food in the world. Go to New York, you get all the good food in the world.
Yeah.
Chicago, they lied to me.
Chicago didn't have good food.
They lied to me, man. We went to some spot that I went that people said they got the best deep pizza, and I almost threw that pizza back at this guy, but I wasn't paying for it, so I was okay with it. But it was like I was just like, yo, I was like, what is this? I like this is y'all's king. I like is this your king?
Oh my god, they always say Chicago had good food. I love food. I love going on food trips.
They told
and
me the
eating all
Heralds
food
out
and
here.
stuff.
They said the Heralds out here is ran by some of the people from Chicago. Like they got them working over there and everything. And I was like, oh, I might need to take a trip over to. Oh, actually,
Where is it?
what's that? I might go over there today.
We used to go to Harold's all the time in Chicago.
It's in the middle of Copperfield.
Oh, It's over there.
It's way over there. I don't know why they put it way. It's on 529. It's like off over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Let me see.
Why would they put it way over there?
I have no idea. I guess they thought black people was over there or something. I don't know.
Well, you know Houston got good food.
It's 529 on Highway 6.
Oh, okay. I understand Highway 6.
Well, I mean, when you said Copperfield, I knew it was Highway 6. Then you said 529.
Hank's crawfish is over there. Off of there. We just got some places to eat. I'm fat.
All right, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to drive out there today. Yep. I'm going to go over there and get some herons.
When you get your car?
That's what I'm going to. Huh?
When you get your car?
Whose car?
That's what you told me.
What's wrong with
I did notice a new car in the driveway.
What's wrong with y'all?
What?
Are y'all like wilding like that? What's wrong with y'all?
You should have said,
Like, be
don't
cool.
talk
What's wrong
about
with
it.
you guys?
You should have said, don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about a car.
That's a blessing.
What? Shut up.
You're supposed to thank the Lord for that.
I'm broke. IRS. I don't have no money.
Oh my God.
Ain't no money over here. Ain't nobody got no new. I don't
You
know
trying to keep a little profile.
Oh,
Ain't nobody got a car. I'm still carless. Okay. Oh, that's a rental. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's a rental out there. All right.
With dealer tags.
And a rental. I got this from. That's a rental. And my mama car in the shop, so that's the rental. Okay.
I didn't know David McCall was renting cars now.
They
Get him.
don't even say that David McCall on there. Stop that. I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't believe y'all tried to do this.
What's the Toyota place? The Ron somebody Toyota.
You about to make me think about that commercial.
Ron Cover Toyota. The place you take a friend. Da-na-da-na.
I'm done with y'all. So nobody's going back in time and switching their life around. Is that
For
what I heard?
I'm not a victim.
Greg, you want to go back in time? We go back in time, Greg. You want to go with me? You said not a victim. You know how much stuff I would go back and change, actually? Like, there's a lot of things. I got to sit and thinking one day, and I was like, no, I really would. I was like, I don't even, at this point in time in life, I would go back in time.
I feel like I've made my life go full circle, so I no longer need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've connected the dots. But before I connected the dots,
You
I
was
might
gonna go
have a
back in
different.
time?
I don't know if I would, but I would be more likely to say, yeah. But now I see everything happen for a reason.
All right, y'all. Thank you for coming to Akki Friends. We're going to wrap it up early today.
Bye.
All right.